broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so they can
Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include Brown County State Bank, Burnett's Plumbing Company, Cass Communications, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust, Mount Sterling, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, KLC Inc., All About Dance and More, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Larry Dunn Accounting, Mount Sterling YMCA, Ray Insurance Agency, B&N Trucking, Mount Sterling Savings Center, A Rustic Garden, Scranton Heating and Cooling, and St. Mary's School. Now for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Hello and welcome out here to Brown County Junior High Middle School here in Brown County, Illinois. We have the Brown County Junior High Boys Baseball Team versus the Carthage Junior High Boys Baseball Team. I'm Jared Hoots, and I got Kent Boylan alongside me today. Kent, how's it going?
Hey, good, Jared. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. You got a nice little breezy, hot, humid, and dog days of August right now going on.
Yes, we do. It's a little bit different conditions than last week, that's for sure. It was pretty mellow and nice out, 80-degree weather. We come this week, it's hot and humid and in the 90s.
Yeah, it's more like the nice, humid Central Illinois baseball weather. You know, all I can think to myself right now, I should be preparing for the Week 1 opponent for football in this heat, but we're out here doing baseball right now.
Yeah, at least we're playing something.
Yep, I agree with you. Right here, we're on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame. The pregame show is brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. The Comfort Man is 217-773-2626, and discover the advantage of the Comfort geothermal system, or visit them on the web at thecomfortman.com. Right now, our Brown County Hornets are sitting at 1-1. They had a loss to the Quincy Crusaders in their first game of the year and then defeated Camp Point last week. And this is Carthage's first game, I believe. They were kind of a program that was on limbo. Either they weren't going to play ball, and then they're going to play ball, and now they're playing, and their coach is real excited they got that game tonight.
Yes, yep. We're happy to have them down here and able to play some baseball. It's also, 8th grade night tonight for us?
Yes, it is.
So we got to look forward to that. We're going to have some recognition here before the game, but both teams have taken the infield here, and I think we're getting ready to have 8th grade night and play some baseball. Okay,
while they're doing 8th grade night, we're going to go over the Henry Automotive keys of the game. So, Kent, what do you got for your keys of the games?
Well, some of the keys of the game, I think, are the different conditions we're playing in this week, and definitely the heat. So we don't want to play defense. We always want to be on offense as much as we can. Keep these boys into plenty of liquid and water, and then in the shade as much as possible. So I think we got to stay off that field, and in order to do that, we need to be jumping ahead in the count. Throw first ball strikes and capitalize on their mistakes and make sure we get 3 outs and get back in the dugout.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know, with this warm weather, we got Tice Fullerton on the mound for us, and he pitched a nice ball game against Quincy Crusaders, and a lot of strikes from Tice, and keep that defense off the field. And when we're on offense, to kind of catch your breath and get that break, it's going to be a key for the catcher and pitcher to stay in the shade. So it might be what everybody else stand outside the dugout while they stay in the shade with these new COVID rules. But I think the heat, and right now we're planning on playing 2 7s unless I'm told otherwise, 2 A7 games. Doubleheader right now, so we're going to have it for you on BC Hornet Sports right now. We're going to cover both games live, and we got the live feed going also. You can check that out on YouTube at bchornetsports.com. Right now on the pregame show, sponsored to you by the Comfort Man, the Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626 and discover the advantage of the geothermal system, or visit them on the web on the Comfort Man. Right now, while we got some time, we're waiting for the 8th grade recognition. We're going to go ahead and give you the B&N Trucking Incorporated starting lineup. If you need something hauled or want something to be a part of your team or driver or owner or operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today. We're going to start with Carthage. I'm going to call them the Blue Boys. I think that's what they normally are, so we're just going to go with them. They're not co-op yet anyway. So for the Carthage Blue Boys, number 3, Nick Johnson, is playing shortstop and leading off. Number 21 is Wes Robertson. He's doing the catching behind the plate. Number 13, Max Kinderman, is on the mound for the Blue Boys. Number 18, Steven Sparks, is in center field. Number 11, Nick Bruns, is at first base. Batting in the sixth hole, number 30, Levi Kissinger, is DHing for Luke Jacob, playing left field today. Number 2, Ethan Carlisle, is playing third base. 12, Carter Sanders, is playing right field, and 4, Evan Sanders, is batting ninth and manning second base. For your Brown County Hornets that are 1-1, Maverick Henry is playing shortstop, wears number 5. He's leading off. Tice Fullerton's on the mound wearing number 3. Deacon Barrett is in center field wearing 33. 31, Maddox Wydell is DHing today. He's DHing for number 17, Carter Havens, who is in left field. Jack Buss is doing the duties behind the plate wearing number 7. Number 12, Sterling Linover, is at first base. 24, Colin Dieterle, is at second base. 4, Dylan Rice, is in the 8 hole playing third, and number 21, Drew Market, is playing right field for the Hornets. So right now we got our 8th grade lineup in right now for 8th grade night, giving those boys a chance to go out there and show what they can do on 8th grade night today.
Yeah, that looks like a great solid lineup from the Hornets' perspective today. I think they got a good defense out there for sure, and that's going to be the key. Just no mistakes while they're out there on the field.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. You know, you want this game to go short if we're playing 2 7-inning games right now. We want to, Tice to throw a lot of pitches. We want the defense out there doing a good job making plays. And then we also want right now to remind you that tomorrow we're going to be back live with you in Pleasant. We're going to play Pleasant Hill tomorrow. That's a schedule change. We're going to play Pleasant Hill tomorrow at 4 o'clock here at home, and we'll have that broadcast for you. So right now we're going to hear from those great sponsorships that made this game available for us today, and we'll be right back with you in a second.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so they can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment to use for experts to really get some new targets or be used for. The more that really get our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, more wide rooted in continuous search for the past few months, we were survived from times through research for things that emergency searching for farm donation virtual health. Can you join a large virtual? You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Graysville is here in the heart of the community. Working where we live, we make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Graysville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Well, welcome back to Brown County Junior High here. The officials and coaches are meeting here at home plate to get the rules laid down, the ground rules, and the exchanging of the lineups. Today looks like we got Brian Henry behind the plate and Eric Grady in the field. Two pretty good umpires here for this contest, and I'm sure after this game they'll flip and we'll see Eric Grady behind the plate and Brian in the field.
Yeah, I think got two veteran umpires here. They got a lot of time under their belt for both of these positions, and hopefully they're able to keep the game moving today.
Yeah, let's hope so. You know, a hot one out there for the fans and the players. Hopefully a big strike zone and the kids come up there swinging. And, you know, I think I told Wyatt Cassing on the way by, the warmer is, the farther the ball is going to fly.
Yeah, it's true. Yep, exactly. I think they're about ready to roll here. They're getting closer anyway.
Yep, we looks like Tice has got his warm-up pitches good, probably about 8 warm-up pitches, and then we'll get going. Like I said, this is Carthage's first game. The Hornets got in a week of games last week, was 1-1. Fullerton pitched the first game, did a really nice job. I think we had him down for 1 earned run. You know, maybe only has struggled in 1 inning. A couple mistakes were made behind him, and then they scored a couple runs, but there really wasn't hard contact at all from that Quincy Crusaders group.
No, Tice has got great velocity coming out of his hands. As long as he finishes towards home plate, from what I noticed in the last game, he'll throw consistent strikes. And as he throws consistent strikes, hopefully he can zero in and keep them low and low in the zone and make the ball hard to hit.
Yep, you know, I totally agree with all the things you just said there. He's looked real good so far, and you know, he's out there getting loose, nice free, had a nice little curveball he displayed there, or some type of bender movement right now. So. Have some last-minute discussions there by the umpires and the coaches. I don't know exactly what they're discussing right now, but we'll see what's going on.
Looks like we got Tice's dad over here talking to Eric Grady about something. Who knows?
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep.
But yeah, beautiful day for baseball.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Any days, I think nowadays that we are playing is a beautiful day.
Yeah, exactly.
A beautiful day out here. Looks like it's going to be another warm one tomorrow for the Hornets. Like I said, we're going to be bringing you the game tomorrow versus Pleasant Hill. That's a schedule change. It's going to start at 4 o'clock. We'll have that on the radio for you. And I think they said live feed too, wasn't it? I believe?
Think so, yep, because there's no girls game. The girls, by the way, are playing softball on BC Hornet Sports number 2 station. They're getting ready to start here at 4 o'clock as well.
Yep, they're playing Pleasant Hill right now, and I think the Pleasant Hill girls have had a pretty good squad in the last couple years, if I remember correctly. A lot of those girls have played on a state-run team that they've had a lot. I think one of their pitchers and a couple of their players. I think Ryan Lowe is their coach over there. He's also the principal over there. Does a great job with that program.
Okay, that's good to know. Do you know, Jared? I think there might be some more changes coming next week in the scheduling with who we're playing or something. Is that right? Is there some other changes I heard about?
I think we're going to Calhoun on Tuesday, wasn't it?
Tuesday.
And then Friday, I know there's a B game at home. And then was there a Wednesday game in there too?
Yeah, and there were some changes with...
it was Hamilton. Well, Hamilton, yeah. They had no fans allowed at Hamilton. So I don't know if we're going to broadcast that game for you right now. I know a lot of schools have to make tough decisions right now, who can come and who can't come. You know, I know it changes all over the place. I know those are not easy decisions because everybody wants to watch baseball like us.
Yeah, I think you're right. It just comes on the comfort level from the school district and probably how hot COVID virus is in that county or the surrounding counties.
Yep, I agree. And Jack Buss just threw the ball down the second base, so we're going to get this game rolling here. We got the Carthage. Yep, Carthage Blue Boys is up to bat is number 3, Nick Johnson. He's playing shortstop. He's got a left-handed batter here. So the first batter of the season for Carthage. And here's Tice on the mound. And the throw to the plate. Strides off with a strike 1. That's a good start to the game. We got a no ball, 1 ball strike. No ball, 1 strike count to Nick Johnson, number 3. Left-handed hitter for Carthage. To the plate, fouled off, straight back. We got a 0-2 count. 0-2 count. Good job by Tice by working ahead. Looks nice and free and easy today out there on the mound.
Yes, he does. He looks good so far with just 2 pitches thrown.
Yeah, and it's got to be exciting for these 8th graders right now out here for 8th grade night. I know it's early, but I know they're excited to play baseball right now by looking at them out there. And Fullerton comes to the plate. Strike right down the middle, a swing and miss. So that's Fullerton's first strikeout of the game.
That's the way to start the game right there.
Yep. As the Hornets throw the ball around, that brings up number 21, Wes Robertson. He's doing the catching for Carthage today. Robertson's a right-handed batter. Fullerton's got the ball and is back on the mound from the wind-up position. And delivery to the plate. A swing and a miss for strike one. 4 pitches, 4 strikes. Fullerton back on the mound. Winds and fires to the plate. Fastball a little high on that one. Outfield's playing pretty much straight away. Infield pretty much playing straight away too. I'm sure the ground will be a little fast today without any rain for a while.
Yeah, it's been extremely dry.
Fullerton delivers. Curveball right back to him. He's got it clean, runs it over, flips it overhand to Linover, and that's out number 2. That put out goes 1-3. You know, it's got to be tough for the Carthage Blue Boys to get up there, and the quality pitcher that Tice is to see that your first time out right now, I think.
Yeah, at least we've got 2 games under our belt. These guys are coming in here and face Tice. That's tough.
Yep, Tice just missed on that one. Number 13, Max Kinderman. He's the pitcher for Carthage today. Ball outside for him. He's a right-handed batter wearing number 13. And the pitch by Fullerton. Ball hit out into the left field. That finds the gap, and number 13 is going for 2. Deacon Barrett up within center field, hits his cutoff man. He's going for 3. There's going to be a play at third base. The relay's there, and missed on the third baseman. Dalton just kind of missed that one a little bit. Probably a little excited to make that play. So that's going to go down for a triple for Max Kinderman.
Yeah, Dylan, I think that was a routine mistake there. That's all right. He can blow that one off. But the big thing about it, you got to catch the ball first and then apply the tag. I think he's brought his glove down just a little too quick.
Yep, that was a great relay out there by Deacon Barrett. He hit Maverick Henry right in stride, and then Maverick turned and fired a strike right there. We got a runner at third base, 2 outs. Ball gets past the catcher. There's going to be a play at the plate. And that's going to score the first run of the game. Max Kinderman scores on a pass ball.
That aggressive base running there just paid off for the Carthage Blue Boys right there.
Yep. Number 18, Steven Sparks, is up. He's playing center field. Oh, just got to refocus here and throw strikes. We got a 1 ball, no strike count. Ground ball to the left or right side there. Lenover gets a hand on it, but it won't be no plate.
Jerry, you think that was a tough play for Sterling over there at first base? You going to give a hit on that? Or?
Yep, I'll give that one a hit.
Okay.
He fielded it a long way to the right there. Got a glove on it. On those, you got to backhand that. He kind of had his glove turned over. He got a hand on that one. That was going to be a tough play. Dieterle was trying to cover that. The pitcher was trying to get over there. That would have been a close play anyway. Oh, we got 2 outs. Got a pass ball in the dirt. That was a good block, but he's going to advance on. That was a nice block by Jack Buss by keeping that ball in front. Nick Bruns is the batter wearing number 11 playing first base. So we got a runner at second base with 2 outs. Carthage with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Fullerton winds and fires. Fouled off straight back. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's Sparks at second base with 2 outs. Sparks at second base. Bruns at the plate. He's playing first base from the stretch. Fullerton fires. Low, blocked by Buss. Another good block by Jack in front. The last 2 blocks by Jack have been pretty good.
Yeah, Jack's doing a great job back there so far today, even in the hot conditions. He's keeping the ball in front of him, and he's been able to stop that 1 pass ball. It was a tough one to stop.
Yep. And here's a pitch by Fullerton. Fastball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-0 game. Fullerton's got Bruns in a 1-2 hole with 2 outs. Sparks leads off second base. Fullerton checks the runner with a step off. Fullerton comes set, off the stretch. Pitch to the plate, inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was ball 4.
I'm confused here a little bit. I guess it was.
Yep. Maybe we had that week off. We're not paying attention like we should be. So that's a walk. Nick Bruns is at first base. Steven Sparks at second. Got 2 outs. Levi Kissinger is batting. Ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Carthage's runners at first and second with 2 outs. Kissinger at the plate. And that's a swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Levi, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Got a little help there from the batter. He swung it one way up and high.
Yep, those first game jitters. He wants to make contact, I think. Fullerton from the stretch. Checks on the runners, comes to the plate. Ball outside. Levi Kissinger is doing the DHing for the Carthage. He's batting for Luke Jacob, who's playing left field. Ball comes to the plate, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Tice just needs to worry about the batter right here and just go after him. Get the strikeout and be done with it.
I guess hand sticks with that fastball here. Looks, comes to the plate.
Nice.
Strike on the inside corner and froze him.
That was a great pitch. After 1/2 inning, the Carthage Blue Boys lead the Brown County Hornets 1-0.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students kindergarten through 8th grade are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber.
Hello, and welcome back to the ball game. Here we got the Brown County Junior High Hornets. They're down 1-0 to the Carthage Blue Boys. First batter of the inning is Maverick Henry for the Hornets. Fastball right down the middle on a swing and a miss. That's Max Kinderman, number 13 for the Carthage Blue Boys. Kinderman looks like he's got some nice pop on that fastball.
Yeah, I noticed that myself. He's bringing the ball.
And Kinderman to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss, 2 strikes. Got some nice velocity from this kid.
It does look like it's coming in there good.
And here we go. Kinderman from the windup. Ball outside. We got 1 ball and 2 strikes to Maverick Henry. Maverick's wearing number 5, and he's playing shortstop today for the Hornets here on 8th grade day. Kinderman to the plate. Breaking ball outside. Looks kind of more like a hard slider with that spin coming out of his hand there.
Yeah, I think this kid's pitched quite a bit. Just looking at it here a little bit.
I like his mound presence right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Missed, low in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good at bat by Maverick.
Yep. It's what you like to see from your leadoff hitter here. See as many pitches as possible. We saw the fastball and we saw the breaking pitch already, so he's done his job so far. Now just get himself on base. And here's Kinderman to the plate. Outside and wide behind him, and that's a leadoff walk from Maverick Henry. It's a good start for the Hornets. That'll bring up Tice Fullerton, number 3. He's doing the pitching for the Hornets.
Hopefully Tice can put the bat on the ball here and get Maverick over to second at the least. If not, let's get a base hit too.
Yep. Yeah, with Tice's athleticism here, it's one of those. It's going to be a hard play because that ball's, when it's hit today, as hard as that ground is, it's going to take some wild hops, I think. You get a lot of probably self-defense if you hit one hard today, I think. And here's the pitch by Kinderman. Outside, ball gets away from the catcher. Henry's off to second, and he's going to be there standing up. So that will go down as a pass ball.
Yeah, the catcher should have had that ball. There's no doubt about that. I think it just squeaked out of the end of his glove there a little bit and squirted away from him.
Yep. And that moves Henry to second base now with no outs and a 1-ball, no strike count to Fullerton. Kinderman from the stretch. And Henry, it's a hit and run. Looks like ball right off the first base bag, and that's going to be a fair ball, which is going to score Henry, and Fullerton rounds first base. I don't think you could have placed that ball any better to come off that bag.
No, you couldn't have. There for a second, look, I think that ball went foul, fair, foul, and then back fair 3 or 4 times.
That was a definitely hit and run situation there. That's why you want to teach those first basemen or third basemen to field that ball in front of that base, because you're self-defense if that comes off that base. You don't know where it's going. And that's going to bring up Deacon Barrett, the 3-hole hitter, playing center field. Tice gets his lead from first base. Kinderman, fastball on the outside corner for strike 1.
Brian's got a nice big strike zone today with 2 games, it looks like, and he's calling them consistent both ways.
Yes, I agree with that. That's what you want as a coach and as a pitcher. You want that big strike zone. And a step off and a check over there on Fullerton. Deacon Barrett's playing center field today. We saw him throw. He threw a nice game against Camp Point Central last week for the Hornets. 0-1 count to Barrett. Pitch to the plate. Fullerton goes. Throw by nobody's covered. Lake covered. It's a good jump. That's a stolen base by Fullerton.
I missed it. Brian called out a ball or strike.
I believe it was a ball.
Okay.
I'm not for sure. We'll see if he puts up his fingers here to let us know. Nope. I'm saying 1-1 here. 1-1 count to Barrett. Fullerton with his lead. Ball in the dirt. Still say 2-1 here. 2-1 on Deacon Barrett. Like Deacon's got one of those brand new Marucci bats.
Oh, yeah.
It looks brand new to me. I know the high school kids love those Maruccis. And here's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle there. Swing and miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kinderman gets his sign. Comes set on the rubber. Checks Fullerton at second base. Comes to the plate. Low. Ball off the glove, and that's going to move Fullerton over to third base. That ball didn't squirt away very far, but Fullerton had good reactions to get over to third base.
Yeah, it was a good secondary read by Tice to make sure he made it to third base, that's for sure.
Now just a simple ground ball. The infield should give the Hornets the lead here. Got a full count on Deacon Barrett. No outs. A 1-1 game in the bottom of the first here in Brown County. Wind picking up just a hair. Kinderman through the plate, low and outside. Good job by the catcher to backhand that one. And that's a walk for Barrett. That's going to bring up Maddox Wydell. Maddox is the DH today for the Hornets. We got a first and third. We got Fullerton at third. We got Barrett at first. With no outs. Coach Blakely giving the signals at third base today. It's like Dusty Bust at third. He's got to move over to first. Checking on the runner. Barrett works his lead. Fullerton from third. Barrett from first. Wydell at the plate. Kinderman with the pitch. Low. Barrett takes off. No throw. We got a first and third now. I'm sorry, we got a second and third now with 1 ball. Infield second base comes in a hair. Probably going to take the out at first once again. Pitch by Kinderman. Strike on the outside corner. It's a good location there by Max Kinderman.
Yeah, if he can live there, that'll be a tough ball to hit.
Yes, it will.
That'd be a good one to take to right field, too.
Sure is. That'll definitely score a run. Fastball right down the plate. Wydell swing and miss for an 0-2 count. Okay. Number 31, Maddox Wydell is DHing today. Played a little first last week. We need Maddox just to shorten up and put the ball in play a little bit. And score that Hornet run. Wydell's off the windup now. Rocks and fires. Fastball on the outside. 2 balls. 2 strikes. No outs. He's giving him that opportunity to take that ball to right field, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Really living on that outside corner.
Pitcher's very aware of where he's at in the lineup, I can tell you that.
And here's Kinderman's delivery. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 3. So that's the first out by the Hornets. That's going to bring up Jack Bust.
tough to say this, but at least Maddox went down swinging.
Yep.
You know, he swung at a nice fastball there, just couldn't make contact, and that's all right. You'll get him next time.
Yep. You just got to learn from it. And here's Jack Buss doing the catching for the Hornets, is up to bat. Ball outside for ball one. Jack Buss had a nice week last week. I think he was on base almost every time he came to the plate. Had a couple hits, had some walks. Did a good job.
Going 1,000% there up till
Yep.
late in the second game.
I think it was maybe his last at bat, if I remember correctly. And here's the pitch from Kinderman to the plate. Low for 2 balls and no strikes. But his buddy Carter Havens today is in the lineup, so he can't come run for him. So I don't know how big of a fan Carter is of Jack's, but I know he was his buddy last week because every time Jack got on base, Carter got the run. 0-2 count here. Kinderman back off the windup once again. And firing to the plate. Fastball for strike and a swing and a miss. 2-1 count. We got 1 out, 1 run in the bottom of the first. Fullerton at third, Barrett at second. Pitch to the plate. Fastball high. That makes it 3-1. Good hitters count right here for Jack.
Yeah, this would be a great hitter's pitch. If it's right down the middle, he just needs to put the bat on it and let the bat do the work.
Yep. I'm thinking outside to middle right here and see what happens. Kitterman's delivery to the plate, low and away. That's going to be ball 4.
That was a really nice backhand by the catcher there to save a run, that's for sure.
Yep. He's really, ever since that very first one, he's done a great job backhand. So we're going to have a courtesy runner here for Jack Buss because Jack is our catcher. Our courtesy runner today for the catcher will be Brody Phelps, maybe?
Oh, so he said number 1. I'm thinking that's who. Yep, there it is, Brody.
Yep. Thank you. Brody Phelps. Brody Phelps is the courtesy for the catcher. Brody Phelps is a 6th grader. He had some courtesy running duties last week, and I think he pitched a pretty nice game, if I remember correctly. Listened to it in the B games over in Virginia.
Yeah, Brody can throw strikes.
Threw some strikes, and I think he picked a kid off. Sterling Linover is our new batter. He's wearing number 12, playing first base for the Hornets. He looks at strike 1. And we got the bases are loaded with 1 out. Linover at the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Need some contact here out of Linover. Just put the ball in play. Don't try to do too much. Score ties from third. Kinderman with the pitch. Ooh, just missed, just low. That's a good 0-2 count. That's a tough one to lay off of.
He wanted that call.
Yep.
You could just tell.
Yep. The base is loaded. Big kid like Ronnie in there, heck yeah, you want that call. And here's the pitch. Fastball high. That makes it 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. And this is what we talked about in your pregame keys of the game. You know, the Kinman's been out there working. He's been out there for at least probably going on 10 minutes right now, out there having the battle.
Yes, he has.
And here's Kidman's delivery to the plate. Outs. Strike 3. I was too fast on that one, I think. So that's a strike 3 call.
That's a tough look there. It was. But we're sitting right behind home plate, so we can say that.
Yep, we can say that. That's going to bring up Colin Dieterle with the bases loaded. Colin's playing second base for the Hornets today. And ball low. Good backhand once again by the Carthage catcher. That's Wes Robertson with a nice backhand. We got Fullerton at third. We got Barrett at second. Phelps at first. Dieterle at the plate. Kinman's pitch high for ball 2. Now this is the one you're sitting on right here. You got a 2-0 count. He's got to throw you a strike. You don't want to run 3-0. This is great hitters count. Fastball city.
Yeah, and I think Colin's smart enough batter. He's going to recognize that, and he probably should be sitting dead red right now.
Yep. Kinman has now switched up and gone off the stretch now. And throws a strike. Good adjustment by Kinman to go off the stretch and throw a strike there. Kinman gets his sign, comes set from the belt, fires to the plate. Fastball high, taken for a 3-1 count. 3-1 count here to Colin Dieterle wearing number 24. He's at second today. Phelps from first. and come set. Pitch to the plate. Low and outside for ball forward. One of the easiest RBIs in baseball. That's going to give the Hornets a 2-1 lead, scoring Fullerton. Colin Dearly walks on a low fastball. Gives the Hornets a 2-1 lead. That brings in Dylan Rice playing third base for the Hornets. Dylan's wearing number 4. Fastball outside for ball 1. Deacon Barrett at third. Brody Phelps at second. Colin Dearly at first. And Dylan Rice is up to bat. The pitch from Kinderman home. Fastball outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's struggling a little bit up there on the mound. He's having a hard time throwing just a consistent strike. He's still trying to place the ball, in my opinion. I think he just needs to bear down and just start throwing strikes. Let us hit the ball.
Yep. I agree. His arm is really live. I really like how live his arm is. I think he's trying to be a little too fine, like you just said. And the pitch from Kinderman low and gets away from him. And here comes Deacon Barrett. He's going to score standing up. The throw goes past the pitcher, and Brody Phelps is rounding it, and nope. Dearly needs to get back because he got a runner at second. Now we have a pickle going. Dearly is off a second. Phelps is going home. The throw comes to the plate, and the tag on Phelps. Phelps is out for the third out.
That was a lot going on there for a second, Jared, for sure. But I guess after one inning, at the end of the day, we lead the Carthage Blue Boys 3-1. We left 2 runners on base.
Yep,
so,
2 runners on.
That's your Cass Communication scoreboard. Be right back after some words from our local sponsors.
Optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555.
And welcome back to the ball game here in Brown County. We're at the top of the second inning, and Tice Fullerton throws a strike for strike number 1, and that's strike 2. Okay, number two is Ethan Carlisle playing third base for the Carthage Blue Boys. He's down 0-2 in the count. The Hornets are up 3-1 here in the top of the second inning. Fullerton struck out 2 for the 2 outs in the last inning, and there's strike 3 for his third strikeout. This brings up number 12, Carter Sanders. He is playing right field for the Carthage Blue Boys. That is Fullerton's third strikeout of the game. And starts with a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1.
Tyson's pitching really well today.
Yep.
He is. Just like the other day, he's jumping out ahead of the batters and doing his job.
Yep. And one thing I really notice about him, if you watch his rhythm with his feet, whenever he just goes with it, he's fine. When he goes really slow, that's when he starts struggling. If you watch his feet, he does a great job right now. Rewind, fire, and we're going. That's a good curveball, a good block by Jack Buss. Knocked it down. Throw out to Linover, and that is out number 2. So that's another strikeout. That's a great block by Jack Buss for the putout. Brings up Evan Sanders. My guess is probably the brother of Carter Sanders would be my guess, the batter before. He was wearing number 4, and he's playing second base. Fastball ripped out into right field, and that is Carter Havens?
Carter Havens,
Carter
yep.
Havens with the catch. Okay, Carter Havens with the catch, and that ends the inning.
3 up, 3 down. That's a good quick half inning. After 1.5, the Carthage Blue Boys trail the Brown County Hornets 3-1.
Today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
And welcome back to Brown County.
Do you know any?
In the bottom of the second inning, Dylan Rice is back up. And he starts off with a fastball down the middle for strike one. And the second pitch is the fastball outside for ball one. We got 1 ball and 1 strike. The Hornets lead Carthage on the Cass Communications scoreboard 3-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. And Max Kinman's on the mound for his second inning of work. Fastball is swing and miss by Rice. Dylan's in the hole, 1-2. Yeah, that last play was kind of one of those where Dearly kind of got a little bit too big a lead, anticipated Phelps going, and then he didn't really round the base hard when he went, so he kind of got caught off looking. It was a good play by Carthage to complete the pickle.
It was, yep. It was a good heads-up play by them.
Yep, and fastball on the outside corner called for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. That is Kinnaman's third strikeout. That brings up Drew Market wearing number 21. He is out in left field today. Here, Drew is batting 9th for the Hornets.
Drew's an 8th grader, correct?
Yeah, Drew is an 8th grader. Ball on the outside for ball 1. I said Drew is an avid Kentucky fan. Loves that Kentucky basketball.
John Calipari.
Oh, yeah. Hey, 1-0 count here to Drew. Fastball, swing and miss for strike 1.
I got to be careful on my college basketball quotes, because if I get it wrong, I know A.J. Cassing will call me out on it, that's for sure.
I know. He's really looking for that U of I season like a lot of us. They're going to be pretty good. We hope they have a season, that's for sure. That's a strike down central there. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Drew. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. And here's Kinman off the stretch this time. Fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 3. That's 2 up and 2 strikeout lookings for Kinman. That brings up Maverick Henry. Maverick walked. He had a really good at bat. His first at bat, he saw a lot of different pitches, then drew the walk, and he scored the Hornets' first run of the game. Kinman from the belt and to the plate. Curveball breaks in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good looking curveball.
That's the first time we see the slow breaking curveball. Yeah. I think he tried to throw a couple on the outside corner there. I think he slowed it down a little bit. It's a good pitch to start Maverick off with. Kinman to the plate. He came back with it again, it looks like. A little sharper break on that for the outside corner, but he missed it for 1 ball and 1 strike. Maverick's our shortstop today, also plays a lot of second base. He does some pitching for the Hornets. From the belt, fires inside for ball 2. The one thing I like about Kinman is he can vary his speeds nicely.
Boy, he can. Yeah, he's a pretty good-looking pitcher out there on the mound.
And he is also the kid that tripled for the Carthage to score their first run. Nice little ball player. Ball outside, that's 3-1. I'm sure Coach Zach Houston of the Illini West Chargers are going to be probably excited to get him. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Maverick. 2 outs in the Hornets' bottom half of the second inning. Kinderman is set now. Delivered to the plate. Fastball taken for a strike 2.
Brian acted there. I thought he thought it was a
Yeah,
strike 3.
yeah. Everybody makes mistakes. That was a good strike 2 call. That was a good strike 2 call. I've done it before. I've celebrated when I thought that we won the game and we only tied it. And here's the fastball, low and outside, gets by for a ball 4. Yeah, we caught him. He knows we caught him. You just gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. All right, Maverick is at first base here. That brings up Tice Fullerton. Tice singled off the first base bag in his first at bat. Now I'm sure we're going to probably put Henry in motion again, it looks like last time. Coach James Blakely at third base there. Henry's got a good lead over there. And there he's going with the first pitch. Fastball outside corner. Throw down the second. Is safe. That was a good throw by the catcher. And it was short hop the shortstop there. I think if he was stuck down, he probably would have had him.
Yeah, that was a close play.
Yep. Number 21 there, that's Wes Robertson, had a good quick release on that. But that moves Maverick into scoring position for the Hornets. 1 ball, no strike to Tice. Fastball driven out into the left center field gap. That's going to get down, and that's going to score Henry. Fullerton's turn on the burners, and he's going to be up at second base. So that was a great hit by Tice Fullerton there, finding a gap for a RBI double. That's going to help the cause.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting there by Tice. He drilled that in the left center field gap over the left fielder's head, and Maverick could walk into home.
Now, good job by good 2-out RBI. Those things win you baseball games. 2-out RBIs just like that. It's a good play by Fullerton. It brings up Deacon Barrett. Fastball squirted by the catcher, but Fullerton didn't think it was far enough away. We got no balls, 1 strike. And looks like we got a courtesy runner for the pitcher, and that is Vince Little. Vince Little is the courtesy runner for Fullerton there. Coach Blakely just going to let Fullerton go sit down and do the heat. You can courtesy run for the pitcher. That's a pretty smart move there to let Tice, get his breath and go back out there.
Yeah, that's a good coaching move by Coach here to let that happen. And hopefully Vince is on his A game here and ready to remember there's 2 outs and put the ball in play and get him across the plate.
Yep. Come in, courtesy run, and once contact's made, just get on your horse. Fastball filed straight back. Deacon Barrett is now down 0-2. Vince Little is your runner at second base. He is running for Tice Fullerton, who doubled. The Hornets are up 4-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard here in the bottom of the second inning. Kidman gets his sign from the catcher. He comes set. Vince Little takes his lead. Pitch to the plate. Low and nice block by number 21. Little is on the way to third. Throw to third, and he's in there safely. Good aggressive base running by Vince Little. Gets him over to third base. Now he's only, what is that?
80 feet?
80 feet, yeah. I about said 90 feet, yeah. 80 feet in junior high baseball. 80 feet away now. That pass ball comes into play in this situation, or any type of error will score you guaranteed now. A 1-2 count on Deacon Barrett with 2 outs. Fastball inside. Fastball inside for a 2-2 count. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 4-1 Hornet lead. Deacon Barrett at the plate. Vince Little at third base. Kinderman from the stretch fires fastball on the outside corner, swing and a miss to end the inning.
Well, we got another run there, Jared. So after 2 complete innings, the Brown County Hornets are leading the Carthage Blue Boys 4-1. We'll be right back after some words from our local sponsors.
Anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here in the top of the third inning. Number 3, Nick Johnson leads off for the Carthage Blue Boys. He struck out in his first at bat. He's a leadoff hitter for Carthage. He's playing shortstop. Tice Fullerton's back out there for his third inning work of the Hornets for right now. Fullerton winds and kicks. Fastball, ball looped over the shortstop's head. Center fielder Barrett on the run, just out of his reach. Drew Market gets it, fires it back in, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Johnson.
Another step or two, and Barrett would have had that ball. That was a good effort.
Yeah, it was. He showed a really good closing speed to get to that ball in that situation there. I thought he was going to have that, but that was a good effort. Goes down as a single. That brings up number 21, Wes Robertson. He's doing the catching for the Blue Boys. He grounded to the first baseman. He grounded to Fullerton last time. Fastball right back at him again, off to the second baseman. Dieterle gets off his glove out into the center field, and Barrett's on top of that one. So that's going to go down as an E4.
I think Colin was just anticipating getting the double play.
Yep.
Probably should just concentrate on making sure we got an out.
Yeah, it's one of those, we had that deflection off of Fullerton's glove there, and I think probably turn the glove over instead of backhand that one and make sure you at least got one out in that situation. So now we set the table here. Nick Johnson is at second base. Wes Robertson is at first base. The number 3 here, Max Kinderman. This is probably not the guy we want right now up to plate for the Carthage. He tripled last time. He sent one out in the gap last time. Kinderman does a good job for Carthage on the mound in their first game here.
The Hornets have got a big hole out there in left center field too again, right where he hit the ball last time.
Mm-hmm. Looks like an off-speed pitch by Fullerton. Gets the inside corner call for strike one. Yeah, it looks like Barrett's playing a shallow center field from here. Of course, my depth perception is never very good on those things, but it looks like he's kind of shallow to me. I might be a couple steps back and maybe shade him that way. We'll see what happens here. Ground ball up the middle. Finds a hole through out to Barrett. And here comes a ball thrown all the way home over the catcher's head. Right there, I don't think our cutoff man didn't make it to the middle of the field. Probably Linover in that situation. Barrett's got to get that throw down a little bit coming through there. But no damage done there. We still got the bases loaded.
Yeah, I guess you could say we dodged a bullet. But that's all right. No damage like you said. Just get it out here. I think he's got the first and third in on the grass, so it looks like we might be coming home here.
Grab ball past Bus down to the fence, and that's going to score 1 run. That's going to score 1 run, so that's Nick Johnson scoring for the Carthage Blue Boys to make it 4-2 here. Steven Spikes is up to bat. He's number 18. He's playing center field. Hornets just need to take a deep breath here real quick and get refocused. Still got a 2-run lead. Taking outs here. Like the corners are in a bit. Steven Spikes last time, he grounded to Lynn over there. Ground ball, hit the shortstop. That's Henry. He's up with it, fires the first base. He is out. Linover throws the third base. The ball is caught by Rice, and he is safe. So that goes 6-3 on the putout for Spikes. That's going to score another run to make it 4-3 here in the third inning with 1 out. Kinman is third base. It brings up Nick Bruns. Nick Bruns walked last time. Fullerton comes set to the plate. Ball high. Kinderman is at third base. Bruns is playing first base. He is batting. Wind and fires. Breaking ball. Swung and a miss. 1 ball, 1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. 4-3 game. Here in the top of the third inning on the Cass Communications scoreboards. Fullerton comes set. Checks on the runner. Fires to the plate. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bruns finds himself in the hole. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Jack really needs to be a wall back there, not letting nothing by him.
Inside pitch for ball 2. Yep. That's a big, with 1 out, that's a huge run. You need to bear down and be that wall.
Big run on third base.
Fullerton gets a sign, comes set, gives him a check at third, comes to the plate, breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 3. It's a good pitch by Fullerton. Get out of there. Now defense can play normal depth here, not worried about that runner. The play is at first base. Outfielder dive and make that catch and squeeze it and get out here with a 1-run lead. Levi Kissinger comes up to bat. He's the DH. He struck out last time. Ball low, gets by Buss, and that's going to score a run. So that's going to score Kinderman to make it a 4-4 game.
We're just talking about that. That probably should have been caught, but you know, that's put it behind us and move on. 4-4 game, new ball game. Get this out and get back up to the plate.
Yep. We got a 1 ball, no strikes to Kissinger. Fullerton fires. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs. Fullerton gets his sign from Buss. Fastball, ground ball to second base. Dieterle is down, has it. Underhand toss to Linover for the 3rd out, and that ends the inning.
After, after 2.5 innings here, Jared, the score is all tied up at 4 runs apiece. We'll be right back with our, after some words from our local sponsors.
See, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
And welcome back to Brown County. Here we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We got a 4-4 tie here between the Carthage Blue Boys and your Brown County Hornets here on BCHornetsports.com. And we have Maddox Wydell leading off for the Hornets. Kidman ball back here to us for ball 1. Maddox Wydell is DHing for the Hornets. He struck out last time, I think, on an outside fastball on a swing and a miss. Right now the Hornets need to grab some of that momentum back that they had earlier when you get the offensive sticks going here. And Kinderman comes set and fires to the plate. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hopefully Maddox attacks the ball here and goes after it. That was kind of a little bit of a lazy swing.
Yep. Ooh, inside. That's a good block by the catcher there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, it was kind of the guess swing. I hate to say it, but sometimes watching Matt Carpenter frustrates me to death on some of those swings. It was kind of one of those swings. And here's Kinderman from the belt. Fires to the plate. Low. Taken for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Kinderman back on the mound here. Gets his sign from his catcher. Comes set, delivers here to Maddox Wydell. And the pitch coming. Fastball high for ball 4. And that's a good leadoff walk for the Hornets. Just what we needed after we gave up the lead. 8 for 31.
Jack Sefton, I think.
Yep, Jack Sefton is wearing number 8, I believe. Yep, Jack Sefton, Jackson Sefton. Okay, that'd be a pinch runner for Wydell. So my guess after Jack runs, his day is done. You tell him good game and give him high fives, or actually whatever you give him anymore because of the COVID rules. I guess you can't give him a high five.
Tip your cap to him.
Yep, tip your cap or elbows or whatever it is. So here we go. Jack Buss steps in with no outs. Sefton gets his lead off of first base. The pitch comes home, low and outside for ball 1. The scoreboard is showing an out, and I know we don't have an out. And Jackson Sefton gets his lead. Jack Buss is at the plate here. Jack walked his last. And he is back in there on the move from Kinderman. And here we go. We got 1 ball, no strikes. Kidman coming from the belt, fires to the plate. Fastball fouled off by Buss over the right field, the right side dugout there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carthage's third baseman playing in just a hair there, I would say close to double play depth. Kidman to the plate. Fastball taking just a bit high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now, one thing I noticed about Buss here, and this is my 3rd game watching him, he has a good eye of the plate.
He does, yeah. He's great at reading the pitcher and knowing where that ball's coming in, if it's going to be a ball or strike, if it's really close. He's drawn. How many walks did he have last week?
Yeah, he had a ton. And there's another one just missing. I think it comes from being a catcher. You have that relationship with the umpire also, and you know how he's calling it. And that's one thing I've been impressed with watching Jack at the plate. He does a really good job of he hasn't chased at anything.
He don't swing at any junk.
Nope,
That's right.
He sure doesn't. That's a very disciplined hitter, I guess the best way to put it. And Sefton leads off first in a 3-1 count here with no outs. Fastball fought off to the second baseman, stayed back on it, and the ball played him. And that's going to be a error on the second baseman, and one of those you teach those kids, you got to attack it. He stayed back, and the ball played him.
Yeah, and I think Jack Sefton too running kind of helped maybe a little bit. He ran in front of the player as well, and the ball, there's always that confusion when all that stuff hits at the right time, but he avoided the ball, it didn't hit him, so the second baseman made the error.
And I don't know, maybe I have to go out there and take a look at it, but it seemed like last week, too, a lot of the middle infielders for the shortstop really played back, so I don't know if they're seeing the ball off the bat, maybe the glare off the fence and stuff. I don't know, but it seems like it's hard for them to read the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a weird – you've seen a lot of it so far, And here comes Linover's up to bat. And that is a ball, I believe.
Think, he called the ball.
1 ball, no strikes. We have Sefton at second. We got that Brody still at first now, or no?
I think that is Brody.
Yep, that's Brody. Yep, Brody was our courtesy runner. Yep, sorry about that. They all those 6th graders look the same when they're out there that far away. I guess my old eyes. We got Jack Sefton at second. We got Brody leading off. We got Linover at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here in the Hornets' bottom half of the 3rd. Ball in the dirt. Catcher does a nice play. That's a good aggressive lead by Sefton there. Okay, if that ball would have squirted by the catcher, he had third base. That's what you want to see, how these youngsters getting their chance to run.
Yeah, the catcher kind of flipped that ball up in the air and caught it with his throw hand. So
Yep.
It's a good thing he didn't go.
Yeah. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball in the outside corner on a swing. Scoreboard has gone out, so I believe it is 2-2. Sterling needs to put the ball to play, something to the right side here. There's a big hole created by the second baseman holding on the runner. If he could find that gap, that's going to score at least 1. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. It's going to bring up Colin Dieterle. Colin walked in his last at bat. We got 1 out in a 4-4 game here. Max Kinderman is still on the mound for the Blue Boys. Once again, that second baseman is holding on. There's a huge hole on the right side if we can shoot that ball that way. Looks like Colin was trying to do that on the outside fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, that ball was just a little bit too high elevated. It's hard to reach.
Yep. We got a no ball, 1 strike count. Phelps off first. Sefton off second. Pitch to the plate. Strike on the outside corner. That was a very well located pitch there by Kinderman. That's going to be tough to do anything with if you swing the bat.
Yeah, and Brian's been calling a strike there all night.
Yep, that's a great pitcher's pitch. 0-2 count here on Dieterle. Pitch by Kinderman. Fastball, fly ball out to shortstops underneath it. That is Johnson for the catch, and that is 2 outs. That goes down as an F6.
Got to find a way to get these runners in scoring position, second and third. Look a lot more appealing right now with 2 outs.
Yep. Is that the simple thing of baseball is just contact. Contact percentage is great. And Dylan Rice is up to bat. Dylan struck out his last at bat and swings at a high fastball for strike 1. Sefton takes his lead off second. Phelps off first. Dylan Rice at the plate here. Need a nice 2-out RBI here from Rice to score at least 1 run. And ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Have a tie 4-4 game in the Cass Communications scoreboard. Kidman checks the runner at second. Comes set. Fires home. Fastball, swing and a miss. So far, Dylan's chased 2 high ones there.
Yeah, if I was a pitcher, I'd know where I'd be coming back at right now. He likes those ones at his eyes.
Yep. And kind of he's pulling his head a little bit, so that high outside fastball, he wouldn't be able to catch it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dylan Rice. And the pitch to the plate. Fastball right down the middle for strike 3. Froze him for the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, after 3 completed innings, the score is still 4-4 from your Cass Communications scoreboard. Be right back after word from our local sponsors.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
And welcome back to Brown County. Here we are in the top of the 4th inning in a 4-4 game, so I guess you say the 4s are wild. Tice Fullerton is still on the mound for the Hornets, pitching a good game, and that's a ball for the first pitch here to number 2. Number 2 is Ethan Carlisle. He is playing third base for the Carthage Blue Boys. We have Ethan Carlisle, Carter Sanders, and Evan Sanders that are due up for your Carthage Blue Boys. Fullerton with the pitch. Fastball chopped off the plate. Fullerton's on it. Fields fires for the out. That's a 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning.
Nice play by Tice there. That ball was a slow roller right back to him. He took his time and composure, made a good throw to first base to Sterling, and got 1 out.
Yep, that's the old PFP, as they like to call them, the pitcher's fielding practice. But, Tice is a nice athlete, made a great play on that. And the first pitch here to Carter Sanders is a strike. A swing and miss for strike 1. Carter Sanders struck out his last at bat. He is the right fielder for the Blue Boys today. Fullerton's pitch is fouled off straight back here. for an 0-2 hole for Carter. Like a lot of the fans here in Brown County have their arm sleeves pulled up and out here suntanning today in this nice, beautiful weather.
Yeah. So we made a switch at second base. That makes me nervous.
And we got a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, they didn't let us know there. And fastball hit out to right field. That is Carter Havens underneath it for the catch. And that's at F9. So our new second baseman is your son, isn't it?
No, I think it's still calling.
That's
Still calling. Yep.
Okay. Well,
I think he's got Matt's glasses on maybe. I'm
okay.
trying to figure that out.
Like I said, all these 6th graders are about built the same. When they get this far away, I can't tell them apart. And I mean, you've been around them longer than I have. And Fullerton with a strike on number 4, Evan Sanders. I tell you what, Carter Havens looks nice and smooth out there in the outfield. No hesitation. And strike 2. Yep, the 2 balls that hit were out to him. He was right underneath him, waiting for the ball just like you teach it. No balls, 2 strikes here. Fastball outside corner on a swing and a miss. Bus gathers it and throws it to first base for the 3rd out of the inning.
That's a good inning. That's a great inning. Good job, boys. So after 3.5 here, they're still tied 4-4. We'll be right back at you. Word from our local sponsors.
Comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students kindergarten through 8th grade are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Here we go, back here in Brown County Junior High here. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning, and we got Drew Market. He swung and missed the first pitch. We have a new pitcher for Carthage. He is number 3, Nick Johnson. Pitch by Johnson. A little high for a 1-1 count here on Market. Looks like Johnson is now on the mound. Kinderman at second, and I think Evan Sanders is now at shortstop for Carthage. There's a strike, so we got a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Market.
I don't think you're going to see much funny business from this pitcher. He's just going to throw you a fastball every time so far.
Not wasted any time back on the mound. Another fastball like you predicted for strike 3, a swing and miss from Drew Market.
Pretty much, if you can hit it, here you go.
Yep. Here it is. Go get it. Sometimes that is not a bad philosophy. And that's going to flip up the lineup here to Maverick Henry. Fastball high on Maverick. So far, Maverick has walked twice and scored 2 runs for the Hornets. And Johnson off the windup. Pitch to the plate. Ball, 2 balls and no strikes to Maverick Henry. In a 4-4 game. Johnson on his way to the plate. Fastball on the outside corner to a 2-1 count. Johnson back on the mound. Off the slide step. Delivery to the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop. Up with it over to first base for a nice play. That is a nice play by Sanders there. That is Evan Sanders, I do believe, over there with a nice play. Came in first inning at shortstop, up with it, and over to first base.
Yeah, it was a nice play by him. Routine play as well, so we got 2 outs here.
2 outs, and that brings up Tice Fullerton. Tice Fullerton has 2 hits and 2 RBIs. He has had a double, and he has a single with a stolen base. Fastball popped up here. That gets back here to us, and it is dropped there. Catcher had a hard time finding it there. Tice has new life. Tice has swung the bat well today. He singled off the first base bag and doubled out to the left center field gap.
Yeah, the catcher should have lost his face mask there. He never did lose it, so it's hard to find the ball.
It's catching school 101. Take the mask off, find it, and throw it away from it. And here's the pitch by Johnson. Fastball outside for a 1-1 count. Johnson back with the ball. Off the slide step. Fastball outside corner. Good location there for a 1-2 count. We're closing the book on Kinderman. Kinderman went 3 innings, struck out 8. He gave up, looks like, 3 hits to the Hornets and gave up 4 runs. So a pretty good outing for the first time out by Kinderman.
That was.
Fastball inside runs the count to a 2-2 count. Yep. Was really impressed with Kinderman in his first start there. Had some nice stuff. He pitched out of some trouble. Didn't seem to be too rattled. Make some adjustments on the mound. So it was a good first start for him for this year. Johnson with the slide step once again to Fullerton. Fastball grounded right back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for the second baseman, and now we're going to give that a hit because I don't think if he fielded it, he was going to throw out Fullerton there. So that's a single up the middle there by Tice Fullerton, which gives him a 3-for-3 day. Deacon Barrett is now at the plate. Deacon has walked and struck out. Okay. I'm sure he has taken on this first pitch to Fullerton to use those wheels to get to second base in scoring position. I'm sorry. And here's Johnson. Johnson to Barrett. Barrett, ground ball in the shortstop hole. That is through. Fullerton moves up to second base, and Deacon Barrett is on with the Hornets' 4th hit.
Yeah, that was a nice job. He knew he going up there. He'd been watching him the previous 2 batters. The kid's just throwing nice strikes in there, and he's set on the very first one.
Yep, that is Brown County's, I got 4th hit. That's the first person besides Fullerton to get a hit, I believe, in this game for the Hornets. So good job by Deacon. I think that might be his first hit of the year. I don't remember if he got one. He got a lot of walks last game, I believe. Maddox Wydell is now at the plate for the Hornets. Maddox struck out and walked so far. Maddox is in the cleanup hole. He is the DH for the Hornets today, batting for Carter Havens. Fastball outside corner for strike 1. Looks like these Carthage pitchers are really working on painting that outside corner here to these Hornet hitters.
Yeah, they know where they're at in the lineup. They're trying as hard as they can, but if he throws a strike here.
Oh, ball a little bit too far outside there. 1 ball and 1 count.
2 outs, right?
Yep, 2 outs. Yep, 2 outs. We got Fullerton at second, Barrett, so we got really good speed on the bases. So any singles should score Fullerton. Anything in the gap should score Barrett. Maddox Wydell holds it high on the knob and the pitch, and strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Watching Maddox here, he's got to take those balls to right field. He's trying to pull those outside fastballs and not going to get that accomplished. Going to have to take this one to right field. There's a lot of room down that line.
Shorten your swing up. You got 2 strikes. Just put the bat on it.
And there it is for strike 3 on the outside corner to end the inning.
Well, after 4 complete innings, so you still got a tie ball game here in Brown County, 4-4. Be back with you right after the word from these sponsors.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured.
All right, back with you here, and the leadoff batter for Carthage slaps the ball out in the left field for a single, and Nick Johnson, who is now the pitcher of record for Carthage, opens up with a single. He singled last time at bat, and this is the part of the lineup, Kent, that gave us some trouble last time around.
Yeah, last 2 times around, I think these boys have been on base and they're hitting the ball, so we better be on our toes here.
Yeah, that brings up Wes Robertson. Wes reached on an E4, and he grounded out the pitch. He's been up the middle all day. Fastball missed. The Hornets have a few changes out here. We got 13, which is
Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew Boylan is out in left field now, and he is in the 8-hole for Dylan Rice.
I think he's at second, Jared.
Oh, he's at second?
That's another one of them 6th graders you can't see.
Yeah, okay. So he's at second. Who we got out in left field then?
I think it's Thomas Boylan.
Thomas Boylan is out in left field. All right, so there we go. And Colin Dearly moves to third base then, right? Or is that Oliver?
Nope, that's Colin.
All right. Now we got a pitch there that is swung on and missed, and that makes it with a 1-2 count, I believe, or 1-1. 1-1 says Brian.
Yeah.
1-1 count. We got Johnson at first base. We got Robertson at the plate. Tice winds and fire, and the ball is pulled down the line, and Boylan is chasing after it, and it is a long strike there.
Yeah.
And he got his hands on the inside of that baseball, and he drove it a long way. That's so far been the farthest ball we hit all in this season, I think I've seen.
Yeah, that was a good hit there. That thing was way down the line. Thank goodness it was foul.
Yep. You just tell Tice that's a long strike, and you go back to work. You throw him an off-speed or throw a fastball in the outer half here. And Fullerton comes set here, checks on the runner, and there's that breaking ball. That's a good waste pitch, though, Fullerton. That is a good try by Tice. That's good, smart pitching there. The guy just pulled the ball foul way down the line. You go outside with your breaking pitch. Great job by the pitcher and catcher there. Johnson with the leadoff first. Fullerton comes set, delivers to the plate. Fastball.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Yeah.
Got off his hands there. So we got a 2-2 count here.
Maybe Jack may have taken that ball there a little bit. He was taking a little time, it looked like, behind the plate.
Yeah,
foul ball may have got him a little bit.
Yeah, it made a funky sound, so I think it got the handle of the bat, then his arm maybe on the way down. Got a check on the runner. Wind picking up just a hair. Fullerton checks on the runner. That's Johnson. Comes set, works to the plate. Fastball outside for a runs the count full, I believe. Yes, we got a full count. We got no outs. We are in the top of the 5th. 4-4 game on the Cass Communications scoreboard. The Hornets scored 3 in the first and 1 in the second. Carthage had 1 in the third, 3 in the third. And a ground ball now hit the second base. Hard charging, up with it, with the throw, and that's an out. And that was the second baseman on the play, and that was Matthew Boylan with a nice play there. Kept his butt down, glove down, and thrown over to first base.
Good job by their batter there to advance runner to second base. Did his job. Now you got 13 up, and this kid here's been killing us all day.
Yep. And this brings up Max Kinderman. He was the starter of record. He tripled and singled so far. And is fouled straight back by Kinderman. Then we got Johnson now is at second base in scoring position with 1 out. Fullerton gets his sign, comes set. Kidman at the plate. And it is driven out to center field. Barrett is on his horse, and it is over his head. That's probably going to score Johnson. Kidman's on his horse. He's headed to third base. Johnson is going to score on the play. The throw comes into the short. Wiley and Kidman is standing up, and it gets past the third baseman. The play at the plate by Kidman, and he is in there safe. So that is going to be a triple for Max Kinderman, and we're probably going to give an error on Deacon Barrett on the throw for overthrowing the third base, or
yeah.
I'm sorry, the shortstop there.
You got to maintain your composure and come up and hit your cutoff man. That would have held that runner to third base for sure.
Yep, and that scores 2. And Kinderman has been absolutely on fire for the Carthage Blue Boys. That is 2 triples and a single for him, and this ball is hit out to center field. Barrett's underneath it. That was Steven Sparks, and that's recorded as an F8, and that is the second out of the inning here. That makes our score 6-4 Carthage here in the top of the 5th on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Now at the plate, that's Nick Bruns. He's playing first base. He fouls the first one off here. I tell you what, we said it to start this inning that 1, 2, 3, 4 hitters for Carthage. The last time up, they hurt us, and they hurt us again.
That's a pretty solid part of there's no doubt about it. Those kids are putting the bat on the ball. That's for sure.
And Bruns hits it to second baseman, and that's Boylan again, up with the throw, makes it look easy. That's a second put out for him this inning, and that ends the inning for us.
After 4.5 innings, I think the Carthage Blue Devils now take the lead over the Brown County Hornets 6-4 on your Cass Communications scoreboard.
In all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
The Ray Insurance Agency.
Welcome back here to Brown County here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Carthage Blue Boys have taken a 2-run lead, making it 6-4 here on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Colin Dieterle is leading off for the Brown County Hornets. We have Nick Johnson in his second inning of work here for the Blue Boys. And the ball is high here to Buss. I'm sorry, my bad. That's not Dieterle. That's Jack Buss. He's doing the catching for the Hornets today. Jack has walked and reached on an error.
That last pitch was a strike.
And here is Johnson from the plate. A ground ball here. And it's the second baseman, and he makes the throw and makes the play. And I think we have a new second baseman out there for the Hornets.
Tom heard us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And out here, we want to let you know that Coach Little wants to give a shout-out to Doug Jacobs, listening all the way from Carthage. We'd like to thank all the Carthage listeners out there. I know you'd probably like to be here right now, but thank you for tuning in to Brown County Hornet Sports, and we're glad to bring this game to you. So we'd like to thank all our sponsors out there for delivering that for us. And that will bring in Lynn over here to face Johnson, and that's a swing and a miss for strike one. And Linover's down 0-1 here. Johnson to the plate. Strike on the outside corner so far today. Linover has struck out both times at bat. They've really worked that outside corner to him. Johnson off the windup. Slide step. Comes to the plate. Fastball grounded back up the middle. And that is going to get through for Sterling Linover.
That was a great at bat for Sterling there to be down the count and drive that ball back up the middle. And if the kid needed a hit, it was him today.
Yeah, and that is a great job. And like we talked about earlier, we've had guys in runners in scoring position, and we just didn't put the bat on the ball. And he shortened up, and he didn't try to do too much. Hit it right back up the middle and got himself a base hit. So great job there by Sterling. That brings up Colin Dieterle. Colin so far has walked and flew out to the shortstop. Linover with his lead from first base. We have one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Fastball right down the middle for strike one.
Yeah, like I said, when this pitcher was pitching the first inning, he's just going to bring in fastballs. He's not throwing any junk. It's just if you can hit it, here you go.
Yep, looks like we got this will be a pinch runner, and that is 27, which is Wyatt Cassing. So Wyatt Cassing is now running for Sterling Linover, and that is a pinch runner. So Wyatt now enters the game. We got a no ball, one strike to Colin here. Cassing with his lead off of first base. Johnson comes set. Fastball outside corner. Pickoff attempt at first base. Cassing is in there safely. It's a good try. You know, you have those pitchers throwing you the outside fastball. Yadier Molina made famous the pickoff down the first base. That's a great attempt by that kid.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't that close a play, but it was a good heads-up play by him.
Makes that runner think about it at least.
And a new runner on the base, so catch him sleeping.
Yep. Fastball on the inside corner. One ball, two strikes to Colin Dieterle here. Dieterle is now at third base for the Hornets. White with his lead off first base. Comes set. Ms. Johnson, pitch to plate. Fastball grounded down the line. Foul ball. And I'm going to have to agree with you there, Ken. I haven't seen an off-speed pitch here. I think as the Hornet hitters come up there, your dead red fastball. Look to middle to the outer half. So you cut that field in half and shoot that ball to right field.
Yeah, Colin's got two strikes. Just shorten your swing up and get it over the infield.
Cassing gets his lead off first base. Johnson checks him. Comes from set position. Fastball pulled into the sixth hole. That's a base hit for Dieterle. And that's a good job by Colin Dieterle. And now the Hornets have their rally going. That's exactly how we wanted to answer him. And we got Matthew Boylan steps up to the plate now. This is Matthew's first at bat of the game. And we got Cassing at second base. We have Dieterle at first. Ball taken inside by Matthew Boylan there. Matthew's wearing number 13. He is at second base for the Hornets today. Johnson comes set, comes to the plate. Just a bit outside for ball two. He's up 2-0 here.
Is there one out, Jared?
Yes, there is one out. Jack Buss grounded to the second baseman to start this inning. Cassing takes a peek. Looks like White's having a hard time seeing the pitcher. He needs to tell Eric Grady, the umpire, to scoot over. You can do that. He's peeking around him. It's kind of comical from our angle right now.
Hopefully you don't peek the wrong way.
Yeah, we don't want an inside move there, that's for sure, from the pitcher. And we got a 3-0 count, I believe, here. So he's peeking around him right now, trying to check the sign. And the pitch to the plate. Ball 4. 4 straight balls now by Johnson. That's going to bring up Thomas Boylan. Thomas entered the game, and he's out in left field right now.
Got a visit to the mound here, too. Maybe calm the pitcher down just a little bit, tell him to go back to his routine stuff, and just throw some strikes here and let your defense do the work.
Yep, so we're going to set the table for you here. We got White Casting at third base. We have Colin Dearly that represents the tying run for the Hornets. And then we got Matthew Boylan at first base and Thomas Boylan at the plate here with 1 out. Contact to score the run for the Hornets. They're down 2 runs here. They're down 6-4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Ball inside by Johnson, blocked in the dirt by Wes Robertson. 1 ball, no strikes. If we learned anything this first 2 weeks, these are huge plays for our catchers.
Yeah, huge plays, and then like we talked about, when we get runners in scoring position, we got to get them across the plate.
Got to have contact percentage here. Comes set, delivers. Fastball swung on for strike 1. You know, these are always tough at bats for these young cats coming into this situation. You kind of been on the bench, and then they got the bases loaded situation here with 1 out here. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Fastball drilled out to center field, and the ball is down, and White Casting is going to score standing up. Great job there by Thomas Boylan. Once again, not trying to do too much, just singling that ball to score White Casting there.
Just like you said, Jared, just make contact, let the bat do the work, and as you can see, number 9 batter up just had an RBI.
Yep, and that is huge from your 9-hole, which flips it over here to Maverick Henry. Maverick grounded out his last at bat. He's been on base and scored 2 runs with 2 walks. Johnson with the pitch, fastball inside. A fastball inside and a swing and miss on Maverick. Dieterle is at third base. We got, and the Boylans are at second and first right now. That's Thomas and Matthew. And the pitch. Fastball high, pickoff attempt to first base. On that one, that's one of those teaching moments that as at third base there, Dieterle, there's no need to go back to third base. There's no rule saying you have to go back to third base. So you want to creep down that line because if they airmail it, here we go.
Yep, you're exactly right.
And Johnson fires to the plate here to Henry. Ball high, 2-1 count.
Here's the pitch he's probably been looking for.
Yep.
I see big things happening.
Yep. Stay right up the middle. Nice little, you know you're going to get a fastball with Johnson right now. And he's off the windup, so we should get good leads out here from our secondary from first and second. Fastball swung and a miss.
Maverick wanted that pitch.
Yep.
He sure did. That man just a little bit elevated, but he just couldn't quite catch it.
Yep. That's a good, healthy 2-1 count. Now you're 2-2. Shorten up and put the ball in play here for Maverick. He's a smart baseball player. And here's Johnson. Slide step coming home. Ball outside. You got full count here. Tying run is at third base. The go-ahead run now is second base.
1 out still.
1 out still. Johnson steps, fires to the plate. Fastball down the middle, found the hole down past the shortstop. That's going to score Dieterle. And that is a base hit there. That's a good piece of hitting by Maverick Henry. Good 2-strike hitting.
Nice RBI from Maverick there as well.
And if you're the Hornets right now, the man walking to the plate is 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and two singles and a double. That's exactly you want Tice Fullerton up in this situation, don't you?
Yes, this is the perfect guy to have in this position right now.
Johnson delivers to the plate. Fullerton swing and just missed. That's a good healthy cut by Fullerton.
That was. Boy, if he'd have made contact there, who knows where that ball would have ended up.
That is exactly right. We got Matthew Boylan at third base. We got Thomas there at second base. Maverick with his leadoff first. Tice Fullerton at the plate. 3 for 3, 2 RBIs. Chance for more here. Johnson with the slide step to the plate. Fastball high. It's fly ball out to center field, shortstop area.
They called infield fly rule on
Yep,
us.
the shortstop underneath him. Fullerton just got underneath it just a little bit to pop up.
That's a tough break for the Hornets right there. If that ball would have been about 20 foot deeper, it would have been a fly ball. We probably could have scored a run.
Yep, just got underneath it. You know, you see that a lot with young players. They try to gear up on it and just missed it. Just missed it. Deacon Barrett's now up. He singled last time in the 6th hole for the Hornets. Fastball ripped out. That ball is going to get down and score at least one. The second one is on its way to the plate, and that is Boylan. The throw is made, and it is out at the plate.
That was good relay by the center fielder there to the shortstop. Shortstop had him dead at the wall at home plate there, so no doubt about it. But after, 5 innings now?
Yeah,
five complete innings. The Brown County Hornets have now taken the lead over your Carthage Blue Boys 7-6. We'll be right back after a word from our local sponsors.
Is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
And welcome back here to Brown County. The Hornets put together there a 3-run inning to fire back up to a 7-6 lead. Going into the top of the 6th inning here, the Carthage Blue Boys start out with Levi Kessinger, and he grounds the ball right to Linover, and Linover steps on the plate for the out. One pitch and one out.
That was a nice play by Sterling. That ball was well hit, very sharp to him. Took a high bounce, went right to his glove, and he made a nice play.
Yeah, it looks like Sterling's sporting a huge first baseman's mitt right there, and he did a great job of snagging that ball and stepping on the base.
Sterling's a pretty big kid. He fits the glove well, too.
Yeah, and we got another ground ball here to the second base. That's Boylan. Boylan up with it and fires 2 pitches and 2 outs.
The momentum, I can feel, has definitely shifted our way, Jared.
Yes, it is, and I think the big thing right now, if Fullerton can get this guy out, he can come back out there for that 7th inning. 16 for 12. All right, we got 16 for 12. For Carthage there, so Carter Sanders is out of the game, and let me check my roster here to see who number 16 is. And that is Cash Jones. Cash Jones looks like he's a left-handed hitter for Carthage. So he is hitting in the 8th spot for Sanders. And the lefty takes a look at ball 1.
Well, they're winning a 3-pitch inning.
Yeah, but if he can get him out, and not throw very many pitches, he's going to come back out there for the 7th inning. I don't keep the pitch count right now. I worry about the high school, I guess. I don't want to know too much with that. So we don't want to get started on pitch count rules, in my opinion, anyway. So we got a 2-ball, no strike count here on Cash Jones. Fullerton's still on the mound for the Hornets in his 6th inning roll, and there's a fastball and a swing and a miss by Jones. 2 balls, 1 strike here. And a 7-6 game here in the top of the 6th in the Cash Communications scoreboard. I like Fullerton's rhythm still. He's still got that good rhythm with his feet there on the mound here, firing those strikes.
Yeah, I don't know what the balls to strike ratio is today, but he's not throwing all that many balls, really.
Nope.
He's had very good control.
And as we speak, strike 3 there, and that's going to end our inning.
Wow. After what's that make it? 5.5 innings?
Yep, 5.5.
5.5 innings. The score is now 7-6 with your Hornets leading. We'll be right back after word from our local sponsors.
Red.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available, or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217.
Well, welcome back here to Brown County. In the bottom of the 6th inning on the BC Hornets Sports, we have the Hornets up 7-6, and Maddox Wydell is leading off. Fastball fouled off back here to the screen.
It's a tight ball game right now, Jared. It'd be nice to put at least 2 or 3 more runs on the scoreboard here.
Yes, it sure is. So far, Maddox Wydell has struck out, walked, and struck out here.
Take a little bit of the pressure off of Tice when he comes back out there.
Yeah, you know, and whoever that second pitcher may be, I don't know where Tice's pitch count is. And I know, like, for me, that's the old question of who do you run out there? You know, do you want somebody, if he has only a certain amount of pitches left, do you run him out there, or do you want somebody coming in fresh, you know?
That brings up a good question. So let's say, for example, Maverick comes in the 7th inning here. Is he allowed to come in and start pitching the next game then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because it's just a pitch count. It's just a pitch count in high school and junior high, and then it's a daily limit. So long as you don't go over that daily limit, you can. You can actually, honestly, if you can take Tice out, and if he has 8 pitches left, you can bring Tice back in that game.
Okay.
Too. So right now we got another foul back. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddox Wydell here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Johnson off the stretch, coming to the plate. Fastball popped up on the left side. Third baseman underneath it and squeezes the ball. That's Kinderman over there for third base for Carthage. And Kinderman has had a day. He's 3 for 3. Pitched a nice 4 innings of work and struck out 6 and got a nice pop fly there.
Yeah, like you said earlier, that kid's going to be a ball player down the road. You can definitely tell that.
Yep, and that brings up Jack Buss. Jack Buss has walked. He's reached on the air and grounded to the second baseman. Ball on the outside corner for Johnson. Jack has been on the right side of the field today, but with that being said, a lot of pitches have been on the outside part, so he's going with the pitch.
Yeah, like we said earlier, Jack's a very good batter. He knows the strike zone very well.
Fastball driven right on cue up the middle for a single. That's a nice piece of hitting by Jack Buss. They came with the inside fastball, and he drove it over the shortstop's head for his first hit of the ball game.
Yep, now we'll have that courtesy runner, Brody Phelps, coming back across here.
Yep, and Brody's coming in. We got 1 out now in a 1-run ball game. Sterling Linover's up. Who we got behind him? We got Dearly. I don't know if a bunt would be in order to try to play for that 1 run with 2 outs. I don't know, where the comfort level is. And he's going because he went off the stretch, and that was a mental mistake by the pitcher. He went off the windup instead of going off the stretch, and good job by Brody Phelps, the 6th grader there, realizing that, and that's an automatic steal at any level.
Yeah, that's heads-up play by Brody. There's no doubt about it. Way to be on your toes over there.
Now, that one might come to cost because that's 1 out, and now we have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Now we have 2 shots to score that runner. And Johnson comes with the pitch. Fastball right up the middle, and that's going to get through. Phelps is going to 3. The center fielder struggled with the ball, bobbles it back into second base. Sterling with his 2nd hit of the ball game there.
Back-to-back hits by Sterling.
Sure was, and both of them have been up the middle. That sounded like it got a little bit of the handle, but he did a good job of fighting that off right back up the middle.
Yep, now we got Colin to the plate, and that's one. Here we go again, the bottom part of your lineup. Jared's making some action.
Yep, the bottom part of the lineup, once we got Dieterle got a single last time and scored some runs. He found the 6th hole. We got Phelps at 3rd. We got Linover at 1st. 1 out. Fastball outside. No throw. Linover gets 2nd standing up. So let me ask you this. Is the squeeze in order right here?
I don't know. Colin could probably put a really nice bunt down. Either they're going to let him be safe at first or or give up the run, 1 of the 2.
Well, the 3rd baseman is playing back. So it would probably score a run on a 2-0 count. A 2-0 count here to Dieterle. We got Phelps at third, Linover at second. 1-run game, bottom of 6.
I'm not seeing any signs coming from from the coach down
No signs, so I think we're no squeeze. And here's the pitch. Strike call on the outside corner for a 2-1 count here. Got some conversation over there between Coach Blakely and his other coaches in the dugout, I think. They might be trying to convince him of something, maybe. I don't know. Here's Johnson. Fastball high on a 3-1 count. Definitely not on a 3-1 count.
No, you don't want to do this on a 3-1 count.
Nope.
Right here is where Colin needs to be thinking, okay, he's got to bring it to me. You don't want to load the bases.
Yep. We need a pop fly. We need a ground ball. Once again, there's a huge hole on the right side of the infield that second and first is leaving for our hitters. And a good outside fastball by Johnson, painting the corner to make it a full count with 1 out. Phelps at third, Linover at second. Johnson with the sign, comes set to the plate. Pass ball right behind the, not far enough though. The catcher did a good job of getting his glove on it to make sure the ball didn't go by him. But it loaded the bases.
Yeah, bases are loaded now with 1 out, so hopefully we can at least put the ball in play and get another run.
Yep. Carthage has force outs at every base now because the bases are juiced. We got Matthew Boylan, who walked last time, has played a nice second base so far. And a ball high. Phelps at third, Linover at second, Dieterle. And we have pinch ran for Sterling already, so that's kind of out of the question because Sterling would have to come out of the game if we pinch run for him. That run's really not in the ground ball hit, touched at third base for a 1 out. Fired across, ball gets away from the first baseman. We have 2 outs. Linover's going to score. Ball is dead. It goes under. So we should have.
I think we got 2 runs out of that, right?
Yeah, we had a force out though at
third.
Yep, yeah, force out at third. It's got 2 runs in. So Boylan gets the RBIs on the E throw from the third baseman. That's Kinderman. The ball went under the fence, so we had to stop the runners. So to reset the table, Thomas Boylan up to the plate, and we got Dieterle at third, and we got Matthew Boylan at second. Thomas last time singled with the RBI, so when we get another 2-out single here, is going to score us 2 more runs. And ball popped up, catcher's mask off, calling for it, and makes the play, and that's going to end the inning there.
Yeah, that's great. That was a really good inning. We got those 2 runs we needed. So now the score is 9-6 in favor of your Hornets on the Cash Communication scoreboard. We'll be right back with you guys for the last half of the game, last half of the inning. Have a word from our local sponsors.
773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation. Then the Scrantons will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning. Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com. At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community.
All right, welcome back here to Brown County Middle School here. Jared Hoots and Kim Boylan on the call here. We are in the top of the 7th inning here, where Carthage finds himself down 9-6 on the Cash Communications scoreboard here. Tice Fullerton still on the hill for the Hornets here. Number 33 is batting for Carthage. He's a left-handed hitter. He came in the game replacement, a pop fly, and Deacon Barrett from center field makes a catch on the infield for out number 1 for the Hornets.
There for a second, I thought he may have dropped the ball. I was having a hard time seeing what he was doing.
Yeah,
picking up his hat.
He is picking up his hat. That wind's blowing out there. So that's the first out of the inning. Once again, 2 pitches, 2 outs. That brings up Nick Johnson. Now, this is the heart of Carthage's order. Their top of the order has done most of the damage today for Carthage. Fullerton winds and fires, misses on the outside corner. Johnson so far has 2 singles and scored 2 runs. He is 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Johnson's a left-handed hitter. He's finished on the mound for the Carthage Blue Boys. Ball on the inside part of the plate. Good snag by Jack Buss there. Makes it a 2-0 count.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important just to pitch some strikes here, let them hit the ball, let the defense do your work, and win this ball game.
I totally agree with that. Ball high, 3-0. You know Johnson's taken here, down 3 runs. Fastball, take 3 balls, 1 strike. I'm really watching Tice's footwork here to see how he does it. Like if it's slow with it, he's usually missing outside, but if he gets that feet down, he comes up, fires, and a strike. Good speed. Good speed with that footwork. Great job by Tice here, bearing down here on 8th grade day, I guess you'd call it. I keep wanting to say senior night, but 8th grade day here. Being the 8th grader out here battling, trying to lead his team to victory. Fastball hit out to Boylan. He's got it up. Throw to first base, and that is out number 2. And they're going to have to start calling Boylan a vacuum over there.
Yeah, I think the ball likes to find him, doesn't it?
He is a ball magnet.
1 more out here, Jared. We'll be headed to our first victory of the day.
Yep, and that brings in Wes Robertson. Wes has been up the middle all day. He has hit back to the pitcher. He's got to reach on an E4, and he is grounded to the second baseman Boylan, his last attempt here. Fullerton with the pitch, driven another foul ball. I tell you what, he likes those inside pitches because he hit that long foul ball at his last at bat.
Yes, he did. Yep, I think that's the same kid.
Yep, it sure is. Robertson's done a nice job behind the plate for the Blue Boys. He's in a 1-1 hole right now. Fullerton winds and fires, leaves one over the middle, and that ball's driven out to left center field. Barrett is on the run, and he can't get there. That ball gets by him. Barrett, and it goes under the fence for a ground rule double.
That's a nice hit ball.
Yes.
Very well struck. That
yes.
Kid's definitely seeing the ball well when it's coming in.
Yes, exactly right. That is a well-hit ball, exactly right in the gap.
Probably cost him a base, too. That probably would have been a triple.
Yep, the way it got by Deacon there. One of those situations where you say the no doubles defense where you back them up a little bit in junior high. I'm not for sure. And that brings in Max Kinman. Kinman's had a nice game so far. He is 3 for 3.
He's being very aggressive on second base. Maverick was wanting a pickoff move there, and he was way out of position when that ball was pitched.
Fullerton comes set to the plate. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Buss. Smothered it. Kept it right in front. Kept the runner there. Really, that runner doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. I'm out here kicking the table. Sorry about that. Been sitting too long, I guess. Online learning.
Yeah. That's my point, too, though, Jared. He's way out of position here. Who cares about him right now?
Yep. You just tell him to play true, you know. Yep, that is a very good point there. The ball is grounded to Henry, like we said, and makes a play. He got back over there in enough time, and that's a win for your Brown County Hornets here. That's 9-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard here. And we will have a recap real quick after a couple of messages, and we'll get the lineups going for that second game. So if you hang with her, we'll have our player of the game and our recap, and we'll be back with you for the lineups for the second game here on the Cass Communications scoreboard at bcnsports.com.
community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students kindergarten through 8th grade are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Welcome back on the Cassing Lumber Company's post-game report here. We'll have the KCL Inc. player of the game coming up real quick, and the Hornets get a win 9-6 here on Senior Day. Pretty good, well-played game by the Hornets. Had a couple situations where they had maybe a bad inning, but they fought back real hard and did a good job on the comeback win.
Oh yeah, the diversity the boys showed today was second to none. They took a nice lead there. They kind of give up the lead. They tied the ball game. Then they fell down 6-4, and the boys never did give up. They come through with some key hits like we've talked about in the past, and they maintain their composure. Like heck, we're down, but no big deal.
Yeah, I think showing growth from the Q&D game, where they kind of had a bad inning and they kind of let it bother them when they came to the plates. In the Camp Point game, they had one bad inning, but they came back and won it. And today you had a bad inning, but you came back and the bats were alive, and we kept hitting the ball and got some key hits from the bottom part of the lineup and some other key contributors to get the job done. So let's go to our KCL Inc. player of the game, and who you got for your player of the game?
Well, I want to mention two things here. First, what a job by Tice up there on the mound today. I mean, pitched a complete game. He held his pitch count down. He got ahead. I think there was at least 2, maybe 3 innings where he wasn't even out there 5 minutes. I mean, very, very good performance by Tice Fullerton today. But the player of the game in my eyes today goes to none other than Sterling Lynn over there at first base. A kid come through with a couple nice base hits, key base hits with runners in scoring position. Made some excellent plays at first base for some one-to-one putouts and stuff like that. So yeah, my key player of the game goes Sterling Lynn over.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. Sterling came up and he had the big RBI hit, and he's also got that rally going. As once we got down, he had that key hit to start that rally. So as an 8th grader, we're a quiet kid that's a hard worker. You do the little things right in baseball, and great things pay off for you, and a lot of people notice you. And like you said, the job that Fullerton had, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. And like you said, he had those quick innings. And he had those quick innings against the bottom half of the lineup. Your 7, 8, and 9 hitters, they retired in 1-2-3, 1-2-3 twice, and didn't waste too many pitches with it. In today's baseball, to keep your pitch count down to stay out there is huge.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think and all the guys out there, and for the 8th grade night, and I also want to mention the younger guys that came in at the very last. The Boylan boys provided some pop, and they had some runners key positions in there, and Colin Dieterle came through with a hit. So I'd say I agree with you. Sterling Linover is our KC Inc. player of the game. and Tice Fullerton did a great job on the mound for our Hornets.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%, Jared. What a great win for the Brown County Hornets today.
Yeah, and we'll be back. We're probably going to take maybe a 10-minute break here. The YouTube feed is going to keep going. We're going to be playing commercials, so I'd say about 10 minutes for the umpires to change. We're going to try to have that 7-inning game, and it's going to be an A game, so it will count towards the record. Once we get the lineups for the coaches, we'll get rolling and give you your starting lineups to get rolling, so you have time to stretch your legs and get something to eat, and you can bring us something to eat and drink. We'd appreciate that too. So stay with us, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main, 773-3400.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoos here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
And welcome back to Hornet Sports here on BCHornetsports.com. Here on the Scranton Heating Cooling pregame show here, we're going to buzz through the Henry Automotive keys of the game, and we're going to go to the B&N Trucking starting lineup here. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver, owner, or operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-355 today. Looking at the starting lineup here for Carthage, which will be the visiting team once again on the scoreboard. Nick Johnson is leading off, playing shortstop, number 3. And then Wes Robertson is playing third base, number 21. Number 13, Max Kinderman, is in right field, batting 3. 18 is Steven Sparks, is in center field. That is 18, and then followed by Cash Jones is at first base this game. Number 2, Ethan Carlisle is behind the plate. Number 11, Nick Bruns is the pitcher on the mound for the Carthage. Number 33 is Grady Blue at second base. Number 30 is Levi Kissinger is the DH, and he's batting for number 34, Luke Houston, in left field. Looking at the Hornets lineup right now, there we go. Maverick Henry is at shortstop, leading off. Tice Fullerton is out in right field, batting second. Deacon Barrett is playing center field. Buss is DHing, batting in the 4 hole. He's DHing for Havens, who's doing the catching. Oliver is playing third base today for the Hornets. Linover's back at first base. Dieterle is on the mound. Matthew Boylan is at second base, and Trey Fullerton rounds out the Hornets starting lineup here. So our Henry Automotive keys to the game: dealership quality auto repair service and hometown prices. Your Henry Automotive 773-9066.
Yeah, Coach, I think we're ready to win 2 games here today. We got a good little 6th grade young man starting the mound today, Colin Dieterle. He's throwing well in the warm-ups, and Eric Grady's umpire behind the plate, and looks like he's cleaning off the home plate here, so he makes some good balls and strike calls, and here we go.
Yeah, and here we go. We got game number 2 for you here from Brown County, and Johnson's here to lead off for the Carthage Blue Boy. That's Colin Dieterle on the mound. He's throwing to his 6th grade batter mate, Carter Havens. And the first pitch from Dieterle is a strike call on the outside corner. And Johnson played shortstop, and he finished pitching for Carthage in the first game. He is a nice little leadoff hitter for Carthage. Fastball on the inside corner. So far we've been inside, outside. Probably go maybe up with this one. So Dieterle starts off with an 0-2 count here on Johnson, the left-handed hitter. Pitch from Dieterle. Fastball fouled off down the third baseline. And Dieterle's got a fresh ball, and he is off the windup, kicks the legs and fires. Fastball right down the middle for a swinging strike 3. So 1 up and 1 down.
Liking what I'm seeing so far out of Colin.
Yep, good start so far but for Dieterle. Dieterle is getting his first start of the season on the mound. He came in relief of Fullerton there against the Quincy Catholic Crusaders and looked pretty good, keeping that 3A school at bay for his first appearance.
Yes, he looked very good in his appearances for the save there in that first game.
And the first pitch there by number 21 is Wes Robertson. It's a ball to the outside. And a 1-0 count here. Dieterle fires strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Robertson. Robertson hit some long foul balls in the first game.
He does. He likes that inside pitch.
Fastball grounded to shortstop. That's Henry. Henry bobbles the ball up with it, throws the first, and he is safe. So that's going to go down as an E6 there on Maverick Henry. Dieterle got the ground ball. It kind of took a funny hop, kind of got in on Henry's hands a little bit there.
Yeah, it did, but Mav, as good a ball player as he is and as much ball as he plays, that should have been a routine ground ball for him.
So now we got Robertson at first base. That's bringing up Max Kinderman. Kinderman got a lot of high praise there in the first game. A nice ball player for Carthage. Dieterle with the pitch. Fastball outside corner. Swing and a miss.
This combination you got here, Coach, with the pitcher and the catcher, they played a lot of ball together all summer long, so they're very fluent with each other, and they read each other very well.
That's always a great pitcher-catcher relationship to have that through the years. And the gets on his hands, ground ball Oliver, and it gets through down by him.
That was a tough play there. That ball come off weird off the bat. It was off the hands, off the hands, and Mitchell he had to make a good charging play to make a good throw. It was a slow hit ball, and he just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, it was kind of funky. It hit the dirt and just stayed there. It didn't get any type of bounce. You think as hard as the ground is, it bounced up to him, but Kinman's got some speed, so he had to hurry up and make that play. So ground ball again. Got another chance for Oliver there. We got a foul ball, though. Just squeaks past there. This hitter is Steven Spears, the center fielder, wearing number 18 for the Carthage Blue Boys. I'm sorry, Steven Sparks. Steven Sparks. Apologize for that. And Dieterle to the plate to Sparks. Fastball way outside, and that's going to be a wild pitch there. That one landed about where the third base batter's box starts. So we got first and second now. First and second now. We got Robertson at third. We got Kinman at second. We got 1 out. And Steven Sparks, number 18, is at the plate. He's playing center field for the Carthage Blue Boys. Dieterle gets a sign in a 1-1 count with 1 out here. Pitch to the plate. Fastball, ground ball through the hole there. That's going to score at least run. Ball gets up and over Fullerton. That's going to score another run, and that's going to let Sparks go to second base. So we got a single on the first run. Then we have an E7 out there on Fullerton. The ball got up and got by him to score that second run and allow the run to go to second base there.
Yeah, that's a play out there as a left fielder. If you make a clean play and get in your cutoff, you probably hold that runner on third base.
And here's Dieterle from the stretch. Fastball, ground ball. Charging is Henry. Henry up with it. Fires across the diamond for the out. That's a very nice play by Maverick Henry charging that ball.
Yeah, Mav did a good job there. He read that ball, knew it was slow off the bat, and he's going to have to do everything he had in him to come and get it and make the play, and he'd done exactly that.
And that brings in Ethan Carlisle. He's going to be doing the catching for Carthage. He is wearing number 2, and he is catching also the 2 spot on the diamond. So we got the runner at third base. That is Sparks. And a 2-0 game, top of 1, 2 outs. Fastball right down the plate, grounded to second baseman. That's Boylan, gets it on the high hop, throw over to first base, and that records the inning. That's the third out of the inning for the Hornets.
After 1.5 innings, the score is 2-0 for your Blue Boys out of Carthage. And we'll, on your Cast Communication scoreboard, we'll be right back after a word from our local sponsors.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, retirement, planning a wedding, or a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools.
Oh, welcome back to Brown County here in the bottom of the first inning of our second game of our doubleheader. The Carthage Blue Boys jumped out to a 2-0 lead there on a nice 2-out RBI hit by Sparks there. And Maverick Henry leads it off for the Hornets. Maverick takes ball 1 outside. The Hornets have Maverick Henry, Tice Fullerton, and Deacon Barrett to start us off here against the pitcher of Nick Bruns from the Carthage Blue Boys. And ball 2, Bruns is a left-hander. And like all left-handers, wears his hat just a little cocked to the side.
Yeah,
for some strange reason, I have a lefty and he does the same thing. I don't know. I don't understand it. Fastball right down the plate. That is 2 balls and 1 strike. I don't know. They say those lefties are just a little bit off. I don't know. We got a 2-1 count here to Maverick. Pitch from Bruns. Fastball fouled right back off our tent here to a 2-2 count. Oh, and we got our camera down here, folks. We'll go to fix that real quick. Sorry about that. That foul ball hit right off our camera. We make Mr. Boylan do a little camera work here. That looks good right there. And Maverick hits the ball out in the right center or left center field gap. That's past the center field. Maverick is digging for 2. He's going to be upstanding and see how the relay throw comes in. And he is upstanding with a double. That's a good start by Maverick Henry. Okay, that is a double for Maverick. That brings up Tice Fullerton. Tice Fullerton was 3 for 4 in the last game with 3 RBIs. Pitched a nice ball game and stayed out there and battled for the Hornets with 8 strikeouts there. And Tice Fullerton steps into the plate. Henry gets his lead off second base. Bruns comes set, gives the check. to the plate, outside. We got a 1-0 count here. Maverick Henry leading off base in a 2-0 game. Fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count to Tice Fullerton. Tice is out in right field this game. Runs come set to the plate. Fastball outside. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runs gets his sign. Comes to the high set. Fastball inside, strike 3 call. So that is 1 out.
That was a good looking pitch here.
Yeah, that's he's got some nice, good inside tail to that fastball to right-handers. It came right in on Tice's hands and got the call, strike 3. Deacon Barrett, hopefully Deacon can stay hot from last game. He had 2 hits there in the later innings. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Chased the pitch in the dirt there. You know, from this week and today, I'd say Deacon's a very aggressive hitter.
Yeah, he swung at that pitch here, and he's up there to hit the ball.
Yep. Fastball outside for a 1-1 count. We got 1 out here in the bottom of the first of a 2-0 game. Carthage Blue Boys up 2-0 on your Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com. And a pickoff attempt to second there. Henry back safely. Bruns gets his sign. Barrett's got the wiggle in the bat. Pitch comes home. Fastball popped up on the left-hand side. Third and short calling it. Third base takes precedence, and he makes the play for out number 2.
He skied that ball, didn't he?
He sure did. He got underneath that thing. And this is going to bring up Buss. Jack Buss comes up. Jack was a catcher last game. He's going to draw the DHing duty probably in this heat. They like to give him some rest. You let young Carter Havens catch back there. And that's who Buss is batting for. He is batting for Havens. So Jack will not receive the courtesy runner once he gets on base today.
No.
And the pitch by Bruns. Fastball outside. But they could substitute him one time for Havens and bring him back in. So that's probably why they paired those two together. Because they both have a re-entry. Bruns comes set, checks the runner. Maverick Henry at second base, delivers the plate. Ball in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and that's going to move Maverick Henry up to third base there. And that's going to be a wild pitch there on the pitcher. I'd say that's the old, 54 feet in this league, so that's probably the old 48-footer there.
Yeah. It was well short of the home plate there. That was a tough ball for any catcher to stop.
Yep, so that runner is now 80 foot closer for Jack. Jack is showing bunt on a 3-0 count. And that is strike. That's the old Little League approach of I'm going to try to mess with the pitcher's concentration. And that draws a 3-1 count. Fastball drilled to the second. Takes a funny hop. Nice sliding play by the second baseman, but he can't come up with the ball. I tell you what, Jack hit that ball hard. It took a funny bounce on that infield and shot straight to the right of the second baseman, but the little guy took a dive and just couldn't make a play.
Yeah, that was a good effort by the second baseman for sure, but that was a well-hit ball by Jack, so that's a base hit.
Yep, we're going to give him a hit on that for an RBI. That brings your score 2-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And that brings in Oliver. And that's Mitchell Oliver. I just about said Ethan for the second time. Mitchell had a good week last week, probably one of the Hornets' hottest hitters. Fastball right down the middle for a strike. That's an 0-2 count. All right. Mitchell was 3 for 3 in one game. I know he got the KC Inc. Player of the Game in the second game against Cants Point. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3.
That was three good pitches there, and Mitchell just couldn't catch up with any of them. But after one inning, the Hornets have put 1 run on the board here to make it 2-1 Carthage. We'll be right back after a word from our local sponsors.
And are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Thank you for listening to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include Brown County State Bank, Burnett's Plumbing Company, Cass Communications, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust, Mount Sterling, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Casting Lumber Company, KLC Inc., All About Dance and More, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Larry Dunn Accounting, Mount Sterling YMCA, Ray Insurance Agency, B&N Trucking, Mount Sterling Savings Center, A Rustic Garden, Granton Heating and Cooling, and St. Mary's School.
All right, welcome back to Brown County here, and in the top of the second inning, the Carthage Blue Boys have a 2-1 lead over your Brown County Hornets. And Dieterle on his second inning work winds and fires for strike one. The Hornets scored a run on Jack Buss's RBI last inning. He scored Maverick Henry after he doubled. Nick Bruns is up to bat for the Carthage Blue Boys. He is doing the pitching. Looks at the fastball, ground ball to Maverick Henry, up with it across the diamond for out number one. It's a good job charging the ball once again by Maverick Henry.
Yeah, Maverick's going to get a lot of play over there, too, today, I think, with Colin on the mound. These Carthage batters are just able to catch up with that ball enough that he's going to see a lot of balls hit to him.
And that brings up the second baseman, Grady Blue. He's wearing number 33 today. He had a nice diving attempt at a ball that kind of took a crazy hop on him there at second base. He's a left-handed batter. Ball in there fought off down the left field line there. Watching Grady here, he's a little guy, maybe a 6th or 7th grader, I don't know, but he kind of looks like that baseball player where he's just going to be that pesky baseball player, the way he works out there, just the way he carries himself right now.
I'd say this kid gives 110% all the time.
He's kind of got a Matt Carpenter stat, and he flips one out there, and that is over Maverick's head. And just like we talked about, got a little Tommy Edmond in him, the way he plays look like so far, with all you Cardinals fans out there, and that's going to be a base hit for Grady Blue.
Yeah, he just put the bat on the ball and just looped it out over Maverick's head. That was a great hit.
Yeah, he just flipped it right out there. And that brings up number 30 here. This is Levi Kissinger. He was a DH last game, and he is this game. He's batting for Luke Houston, who's in left field for the Carthage Blue Boys. Blue gets his lead, and he's going. And the pitch is inside. No throw. No throw.
That's a tough throw on an inside pitch.
Yep.
Readjust your body to make a play. That's probably a good no throw by
Yep.
Carter.
I agree with that. And there's that pesky Blue out there making that play there, making something happen. And here's Dieterle's 1-0 pitch to Kissinger. He hits a fly ball out to right field, and Fullerton's under it, makes the play, gets the ball back into Dieterle. Tyus Fullerton was under that fly ball to make the second out of the inning and brings up Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson struck out his first at bat. He's playing shortstop. The Hornet infielders here need to keep that ball on the dirt, no matter what happens here, to save that run. And Dieterle winds and fires, breaking ball in the dirt off the umpire. To third base goes Blue. No throw.
He's quick. That kid's quick.
Yep.
He read that ball, and he was at third base.
Makes things happen, doesn't he? So we got a runner at third base now. Johnson is at the plate, the leadoff hitter for Carthage. Dieterle comes set, fires to the plate, ball on the outside corner, 2 balls and no strikes. And I know we sound like a broken record, but right now Carter Havens has to be a wall to keep that runner at third base. We don't want to give him that freebie run by them not putting the ball in play.
Most definitely. 2-0 count here, so.
Fastball high. 3-0. Got a 3-0 count here, Johnson. He wears number 3. He's got some gray with red striped pants today. Probably from his summer league team would be my guess.
Yeah.
Most of the rest of them are wearing plain gray. And Dieterle comes back with a strike, a 3-run count with 2 outs. Fastball, late swing. Just gets a piece of it. Runs the count now full. We got a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second inning. The Blue Boys lead 2-1 here in Brown County on BCHornetsports.com. Dieterle gets a sign from Havens. Comes to the high set. Fastball high, misses for ball 4. That is his first walk. of the day given by Dieterle. That will bring up Wes Robertson. He grounded the ball to Maverick Henry last time and reached on an error. First and third situation here for the Hornets. Dieterle winds. Fastball hits Robertson to load the bases.
Colin just needs to calm down here just a little bit. Gain his composure. We got to force it any base. Got a really good batter up to bat here, so let's pitch him a strike and see what your defense can do.
Yeah, Kingman, number 13, steps to the plate. Probably the person you don't want to see if you're the Hornets right now. 3 for 4 game last time. Dieterle comes set with the bases are loaded. Curveball out in front. Good starting pitch there. Now this is going to put a lot of pressure on young Mr. Havens here. You got the 3-hole hitter. Just spun him that curveball here, so you got to be that wall because you know you want to go off speed here. Dieterle comes set. Fires another curveball. Havens off to the right. Ball's here to the right. He can't find it, and luckily he found it. It's hard not to scream to your right in that situation. It's real hard for me not to yell, look to your right. We got 1 ball, 1 strike here. Max Kinderman is up to bat. He's single last. He's playing in right field for the Blue Boys. And the pitch by Dieterle. Strike on the outside corner.
A good placement there. Wow.
Yep. 2 off speed and came back with the fastball. We got Blue at third, Kissinger at second, Johnson at first. 1-2 count. Payoff pitch coming from Dieterle. Time is called. And they're reset here. Gets a sign. Comes set. Dieterle fires home. Curveball out in front. Ground ball right back to him. The
Nice
1-3 put out. That
job.
was a good job working out of trouble by young Mr. Dieterle. Got him on the curveball for the ground out.
Yeah, that was great job there. So after 1.5 innings, it's still 2-1 in the favor of the Carthage Blue Boys.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so they can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital.
All right, and welcome back to Brown County here on BCHornetsports.com. For all you guys out there watching on YouTube here, it is 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning. Carthage is up 2-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And Sterling Linover steps to the plate. Sterling's wearing number 12. He's playing first base for the Hornets. Sterling was our KC Inc. player of the game. Went 2 for 4 with 2 key hits last time, so hopefully he continues that. Pitch by Bruns on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick,
I'd say Sterling had a really good game the first time. By far, probably one of the better games I've seen him play.
yeah, and I think the one thing to take note from Sterling is he's just doing what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
You know, he's hitting the ball right back at the pitcher. He's playing solid defense right now. You know, sometimes when you're out there, it's just don't do anything wrong. Fastball, swing and a miss for 1 ball and 2 strikes, I believe. Number 11, Nick Bruns, is the pitcher of record for the Blue Boys. He winds and fires at home. Strike 3 looking on that one. Sterling Linower's down on strikes for the first out. That brings up Colin Dealey. He's going to be followed by Matthew Boylan. And then if we get somebody on, this Trey Fullerton. Colin comes up to the plate here. Colin finished on a nice hot streak with 2 hits in the last game. Runs with the fastball, just missed on the outside corner. You know, one thing to take note of, that last at-bat for Carthage, Colin being a 6th grader, throwing to another 6th grader, he threw 3 out of 4 pitches as curveballs with the bases loaded, and that's a whole lot of confidence to show in your catcher and yourself for that ability there.
100%, yep.
And he takes the fastball for a 1 ball and a 1 strike count. Fastball on the outside corner.
Yeah, Colin's curveball, it may not be a strike, but it's going to be a catchable ball. And
Yep.
that's a big difference between night and day. 'Cause a lot of times people can throw a strike, and it's the one that the catcher has such a hard time catching.
Yes. And I think one thing also to talk about, you hear spin rate a lot. I think Colin, that's a good breaking ball there from the Carthage kid. He got kind of a taste of his own medicine there, I think.
That's
so.
the first one I'd seen him throw like that.
That was a nice sweeping breaking ball by the Carthage pitcher, Nick Bruns. Yeah, you know, they talk about spin rate, and I think Colin has a nice spin rate on his curveball. That's a new technology you hear a lot in baseball anymore. And that brings up Matthew Boylan. He's playing second base. He's played a solid defense so far for the Hornets and came up with a nice base hit in the last game. And he looks at ball 1 from Matthew. And the pitch by the lefty, and strike 1. Oh, this lefty for Carthage, Nick Bruns, is not messing around. He's getting right back on that mound, and he is firing strikes today.
Yeah, you got to be ready if you step into that batter's box.
Fastball grounded in the 6th hole, and the shortstop's up with it. It's going to be a tough play, and he is going to beat it out. That is a tough play for a junior high shortstop going into the hole to make that play. And good hustle by Matthew Boylan for a single.
Yeah, you got to turn your body, throw back across your body, and your weight's going the opposite way. That was a really nice play by the shortstop.
Yeah.
But Matthew had enough wheels on him to make it to first. So.
Now, does he get those from his old man?
No. We don't know where his athletic talent comes from, actually. So.
I got you. That brings up Trey Fullerton. Fullerton is out in left field for the Hornets. He's wearing number 19. Fullerton steps back in after swinging and missing on strike 1. Matthew Boylan takes his lead off first base. Haven't seen it. There's the first move by the lefty. That's always something you want to keep in the back of your mind, is those lefty moves.
Yeah. Good thing coaches were paying attention there.
Yep. So if you have a left-hander, make sure you teach him a pickoff move. Oh, he's going back over again. And he's safe.
Well, 2 outs. He's worried about him, so that's good.
Yep. Think you want to steal to get him in scoring position for your 9-hole hitter. It's always, and there's a swing by Fullerton, swing and miss. Trey just needs to take a deep breath up there, kind of like me, I guess. Take a deep breath up there. A lot of emotion right now. Just calm down and swing the bat. And here's the pitch by Bruns. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Had him out in front for strike 3.
After 2 complete innings in, the score still 2-1 in favor of the Carthage Blue Boys. Be back with you after a word from our local sponsors.
We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking track and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back on the BC Hornets Sports Broadcasting Network here. Hope you guys are following along on YouTube and on the MixLR app. We are in the top of the third inning. Colin Dieterle on the mound of a 2-1 Carthage Blue Boys lead right now. Dieterle winds and kicks, and the leadoff batter for the Carthage Blue Boys is Cash Jones. He's playing first base. I'm sorry, it's not Cash Jones. That's Steven Sparks. He's the center fielder. My bad. He's a 4-hole hitter. He had a nice single that led to 2 RBIs for the only 2 runs for the Carthage Blue Boys, and he fouls it straight back. So Dieterle jumps ahead 0-2 here. Started him off with a breaking pitch and came back with a fastball. Sparks is the 4-hole hitter. Dieterle winds and fires to the plate. Fastball driven out to the shortstop on the ground to Henry and picks him up and throws him out for out number 1.
Looking good so far in the inning here, Jared. That was great pitching by Colin and good play by Mav.
Yep, that was a good sequence there. Maverick does a really good job of charging the ball, fielding it in the middle of his body, coming across, getting into his throwing motion.
Sets his feet, makes a good throw.
Brings up the left-handed hitter, Cash Jones, number 18, playing first base for Carthage right now. Jones has that professional elbow guard that you see a lot of the professionals wear.
Well, you lean into an inside pitch, maybe.
That's right. He needs the shin guard to match. And strike call on the inside corner. You know, it's funny, you see the major leaguers, it takes them 5 minutes to take all their equipment off once they finally get to first base. It's like they're undressing.
Yep.
And Cash Jones steps in there to a 1-1 count here. Delivery by Dieterle. Fastball grounded to the left side. Oliver charging hard, fires across the diamond, and it's a wide throw down the line for the E5 on the play. And Jones takes off to second base. Throw comes into the second baseman here. So that's going to go down as an E5. It's one of those plays. It's a bang-bang play. If you don't have it, you want to put that one in your pocket.
Yeah, probably so. Or at least make a good throw to first. If he's safe, he's safe.
So Jones is at second base. We got 1 out in a 2-1 game. Dieterle is off the stretch here. Ethan Carlisle, the catcher, is up to bat. He grounded the second baseman last at bat. Throws the breaking ball, and it's low outside for ball 1. And Dieterle comes set. Ball on the inside corner. 2 balls and no strikes. Evan Carlisle grounded the second baseman, doing the catching for Carthage right now. Jones with his leads off second. Dieterle from the belt. Fastball low and outside for strike 1.
Colin's got really good control of his pitches today. He's looking really sharp on the mound.
Brings it home. Ball squirts away from Dieterle, or not from Havens, off his glove. Sorry about that. And that moves that runner 80 foot closer now.
Be a pass ball there, I'd say.
Yep, that hit right off his glove. One of those just didn't get the glove right. Now we got a runner at third base. That's Jones. Dieterle comes set. 1 out. Fastball just low, taken for ball 4. So we got Jones at third, Carlisle at first, 1 out, bringing up Nick Bruns, the pitcher. He has a chance to help himself out here by getting an RBI.
Think we'll give up the run for the out here, Coach?
I don't think so. Runner going. Nope, ran the cut play where the shortstop comes in to take a peek. I tell you, one of the best teams I ever saw that was Route used to do it whenever they had a lot of talent. They could run that as a read play where that shortstop would read it, and if that guy didn't go, it went on to the second baseman. Did a phenomenal job, Bobby Lonergan, teaching that. Ground ball in the dirt gets away from Havens, but the runner stays put. That one, Carthage might look back at that one, and that one might hurt if they don't get these runs in.
Yeah, that ball was scored away far enough. He probably should have been coming home on that play. Good for Brown County, though.
Yep, that definitely helps our cause. Jones is at third. Carlisle at second. Bruns at the plate in a 2-0 count. Dieterle is off the windup. Brings it to the plate. Ball outside. Dieterle showing a little frustration on the mound right now. Just needs to take a deep breath and calm down. And a 3-0 count. There we go. Fastball gets himself. Good job by the young kid getting himself set up and firing right back to the plate. Get right back on that rubber and throw the ball here. A lot of confidence. And he lines and fires. Fastball grounded to third base. Off of Oliver's glove into left field. Taken there by Boylan. Boylan gets into the shortstop. It's probably going to be another E5, I believe, on that one.
I would agree with that. Mitchell's just got to slow down just a little bit, get your body in front of that ball, make sure to knock it down.
Yep. So E5 brings in another run there. That gives the Carthage a 3-1 advantage in the Cass Communications scoreboard. Now it brings up Grady Blue, left-handed hitter, no hold at first base. Got a first and third. Ball coming to the plate, no throw. Second base easy, so that's Bruns taking second base. Carlisle is now at third, and Grady Blue's up to bat. I think probably a squeeze opportunity here, maybe. Nope. 1-1 count.
They would definitely catch us off guard.
Yeah,
Mitchell's playing.
Mitchell's playing back. No signs though from their coach, so no squeeze in play. A 1-1 count. 33 is up. That's Grady Blue, singled last at bat. Fastball inside, spun out of it. 2-1 count. This is one of those situations where we just kind of dull right now. We need a momentum killer here. We need to make a nice play to get that momentum back in our favor. Ball just high. Runs the count to 3-1. 3-1, 1 out. Top of 3, 2-1 game on the Cass Communications scoreboard. There's a strike by Dieterle. That's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So full count here.
Colin just needs to bear down right here and throw a nice strike.
Yep. We are in the bottom half. The 8 hitters, so we get 8, 9, and go hit. There it is. Fastball chopped to no man's land, and that's going to be a base hit. That ball was chopped off the plate or off some hard surface, maybe in front of the plate, and then went past on the left-hand side in between third and short for a base hit. And Doug Henry is going to come out and talk to the Hornets right now, try to calm them down a little bit.
That was a tough play. I think Colin just kind of thought the ball was hit a little harder than it was, and maybe was going to go on to Maverick to make the play on it, but it just, once it got past Colin, the ball died.
Yep. And the one thing that you can never get in trouble by being too aggressive on defense, that's one thing I can, as a coach, I can handle an aggressive mistake. If you're coming full bore and you don't make the play, you're coming full bore. I think that's one thing that, every young kid can learn is you're just playing hard, and mistakes going to happen. You're going to make a mistake in baseball, but we'd like to see that want to flying in to make that play. So we got Grady Blue at first base. That's Bruns with his leadoff second. Brings in that 9-hole Levi Kissinger. They're going on the pitch. Throw by Havens. Ooh, close. That was a good quick throw by Carter there. Don't think we got the tag down there. So now we got second and third now. 1 out. 1 strike called. Pitch fought off to first base. Knocked down by Linover. Stepped at first base. That was a good job by Sterling there by knocking the ball down and taking the out. That's about all you can do with that play. And on the reverse, and that's a great job by Kissinger by just putting the ball away and scoring the run. Flipping over the Carthage lineup, Nick Johnson is at the plate here. Blue takes his lead off of third base. Dieterle fires to the plate. Ball inside, gets away from Havens, but not far enough.
Need to get one more out here, get out of the inning, coach.
Yeah, we do. It's kind of got that feel right now that we need to get those bats back up there and get some excitement back.
You're gone way too long.
Yep, and we got ground ball played by Dieterle up to first base, and that is the 3rd out of the inning there.
Well, after 2.5 innings, the score is now 4-1 on your Carthage Blue Boys beating the Brown County Hornets from your Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be right back after word from these sponsors.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-75.
So far,
something going here. Top lineup coming up. Get the guy on base. He's still second, so good.
Ty struck out in his last at bat. And YouTube should be up and running now for you guys at home. We got a ground ball off the end of the bat to the second baseman. Takes a bat hop, hits Blue in the chest. He stays with it. Fullerton beats it out. Maverick Henry advances to third. I think he might have tripped over the base there. Okay, hopefully he's okay there. I hope he didn't roll an ankle or something. I really wasn't watching.
That was good hustle at Tice not to give up on that play. If he had given up at all, because it was routine ground ball to second baseman, he booted it. But if he'd have given up at all, he'd have been out. But he stayed with it the whole way. Good hustle.
Yes, very good hustle by Tice. We got a first and third now. Maverick at third, Tice at first. Hornets have reached on 2 errors. That is probably a balk. But I think it happened so fast nobody saw it.
I think you're right. And if you watch, too, he quick pitches. He don't come set like he should. It's just a one fluent motion a lot of times.
Yep, we got Tice at first. He comes set. He's going on the pitch. No throw. Fullerton takes the bag with a no throw there. So now we got Deacon Barrett. Deacons has made solid contact all day. Hopefully he can find a gap here, use his wheels to get on second base. Here's the pitch to Barrett. Runs comes home. Fastball on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks to me sometimes Deacon's got that bad habit of trying to do too much. He pulls his head out a little bit. But there's effort there in that swing, that's for sure.
Yeah, he makes contact. It's going to go.
Just out in front of that one, I think he took something off of it there. By number 11 for strike 3. Brings up Jack Buss. Jack is doing the DHing today. He singled his last at bat. He hit one of the second basemen and took a funky hop. Buss a little late on that one and fouls it off the right side for strike 1. So we got a 5-1 game in the bottom of the third on the Cass Communications scoreboard. A 1 ball, 2 strike count. Or no, a 1-1 count. The scoreboard is fooling me again. A 1-1 count on Buss. Henry with his lead off first. Fullerton off a second. Runs to the plate. Fastball grounded to the second baseman, Blue. Blue's up with it. Throws to first base. That's an out at first. That's going to score Maverick, though, to make it a 5-2 game. Nice RBI by Jack Buss. Nice piece of hitting to score the run.
Blue was able to make the play that time, so we got the out, but we got the run, too.
Mitchell Oliver comes to the plate. Struck out his last at bat. Mitchell is playing third base for the Hornets. Fastball on the inside corner for ball 1. Bruns, a lefty from Carthage, comes set. Pitch to the plate. Fastball driven out to left field on a line, but it is right at the left fielder. That was a nice line drive by Oliver, but unfortunately it was right at the left fielder.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Mitchell, but after 3 complete innings here, it's now 5-2 in favor of the Carthage Blue Boys. We'll be back with a few words from our local sponsor.
Henriker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Being in trucking.
Welcome back to Brown County, and we're in the top of the fourth, aren't we? Top of the fourth.
Yes.
Looks like it's Wes Robertson is leading off, playing third base. We got a change and they got a fly ball caught by Henry. A nice little leaping catch there at shortstop by Maverick Henry for the first out. So one pitch and one out for the Hornets. We got some changes out there. We have Wyatt Cassing has came in for Oliver. So he is in the 4 spot for Oliver, and he's going to play right field, and it looks like Tice Fullerton has moved over to third base. And that's a strike by Dieterle. That brings up Max Kinman. Kinman got a steady diet of curveballs his last at bat from Dieterle in a bases loaded 2-out situation. They got him to ground out to the pitcher. Ground ball here to second baseman, and that's Boylan. The vacuum scoops it up and throws it to first base. I'll start calling the vacuum.
Yeah, good play. Hard hit ball. He come right up with it, made a nice play on it.
Yep, and that is the second out of the inning. That goes down 4-3 for Dieterle, and this is what he needs. Hopefully have this quick inning and get us back in there.
Yeah, avoid this 2-out curse we got going here in this game. Let's get another out, boys.
And the fastball is driven out to left field.
And
that is Matthew Boylan, right? Thomas Boylan out there. I knew I'd mess that up. Thomas Boylan out in left field with the catch, and that ends inning for the Hornets.
Still 5-2 in favor of the Blue Boys. We'll be back right after this.
Is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open and classes begin September 8th. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More, LLC.
Burnett's Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home is giving you a headache. Burnett's Plumbing has been helping customers solve household plumbing problems in Brown County for 7 years. Their mission is to provide Brown County and the surrounding area with quality, timely, and professional plumbing service. Give Burnett's Plumbing a call at 217-773-3008. That's 217-773-3008, where they believe a flush is better than a full house.
All right, and welcome back to Brown County on the BC Hornets Sports broadcast here. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning here, and it is 5-2 Carthage. Sterling Linover is at the plate here. Sterling struck out his last time. He's manning the first base right now. And here's the pitch home, and number 11, Nick Bruns, is still on the mound for the Blue Boys. He's doing a good job of keeping the Hornets at bay. Hornets has got some momentum heading in from that last inning, that real quick inning.
Yeah, that's the inning that the boys needed for sure.
And we got a hit over here to third base. Third base up with a Kidman. Fires over to first base for the out.
Sterling still seeing the ball well.
Yep. That good solid contact there by Sterling, and that put out goes 5-3, and that's not Kidman over there. I'm sorry, that's Robertson over there with the play from Carthage. That will bring up Colin Dieterle, hoping to help himself out here in the bottom of the 4th inning here. Dieterle so far struck out in his only at-bat this game. Fastball driven out to left field. Left fielder is under it, makes the play for the second out, and that is a F7. Maybe they told these boys that the sunlight's fading, we need to get these innings in. They're starting to have these quick ones.
Yeah, let's hit the ball.
And that brings up Matthew Boylan. Matthew is playing second base. He had singled his last at bat. And Bruns to the plate. Fastball high and miss. 1 ball and no strikes. I tell you what, if you're playing defense behind this lefty from Carthage, he works really fast. You'd like to play defense for that guy.
Yeah, no kidding. He don't give it no time.
Fastball on the outside corner, swing and a miss for a 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good placement by the pitcher there. That's a tough ball to hit.
Sure was. And here's the pitch by number 11. Fastball in the dirt for a ball. Hornets need to get a 2-out rally going right now. Boylan started off. Here's a wind and fire by Bruns. Fastball outside, 3-1. Good hitters count here. Sun's starting to go behind the clouds here, and got the wind picking up. Dust is picking up for the dry ground right now. Bruns from the fire. And it's a ball poked out to right field, out of the outstretched arms of Blue. And Boylan beats it out there at first base. The ball took a funny hop out there and hit the right fielder in the face, it looked like. I hope he's okay out there. He looks like he is anyway, and that's Matthew Boylan is now 2 for 2 on the evening. That was a nice piece of hitting by Matthew. He didn't do too much, just slapped the ball over the second baseman's head for his second hit of the game.
I always told him you got to run hard, though, on those plays because you want to make sure you don't get thrown out by the right fielder.
Yeah, that might be the most embarrassing play in baseball, getting thrown out by the right fielder, that's for sure. And that brings up Thomas Boylan. Thomas ended the last inning on a fly ball hit out to him. Thomas's first at bat of the game. He came in for Trey Fullerton. Fastball on the outside for ball 2. We got a 2-0 count. Thomas went 1 for 2 in the last game. Had an RBI. Bruns comes set. Lefty on lefty. Gets underneath it. And a foul ball. We got 1 ball here.
1 and 2, I think. Right?
1 and 2? You're right. That lefty don't waste any time. I think we got a 2-2 count, I believe, here on Thomas Boylan. Last one got his hands a little bit. Matthew Boylan is at first base. Thomas is at the plate. Lefty on lefty matchup, and I think the full count here, right?
Yeah, full count.
I think Eric Grady just said full count here.
2 outs.
2 outs, so Matthew is going, or he's going to hear from it when he gets home. And the pitch goes, and he's not going. So ball 4. So Dad is taking a mental note to go over that for the supper for him.
I'm sure Doug will take care of it.
Yep, he is telling right now. Doug Henry is telling Matthew right now with 2 outs and a full count, you have to go. Good job by Doug Henry right there. He's going to be looking like me before too much longer with no hair probably. Fastball driven right back up the middle, and that's a single. He's up with a clean ball coming to the plate, and then it's by the the catcher makes a nice leaping catch. That's probably saving a run right there.
That was a good heads-up play by the catcher that adjusts himself, not worry about the home plate, and come off the plate and make the catch. Otherwise, it probably would have scored a run. So we got Tice up now.
After a walk, the first pitch swing was Maverick Henry. He lines the ball in center field, brings up Tice Fullerton. Maverick Henry at first. We got Matthew Boylan at third and Thomas Boylan at second. So bases loaded once again. Fullerton up to bat for the Hornets. Ball on the outside corner.
Big, huge time here right now for us.
Yeah, this is one that you're probably going to star in the scorebook here with 2 outs. If Fullerton can come through here in a 5-2 game, it's going to be huge for the Hornets. Fastball on the outside corner. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 2 outs, full count. Runner should get a huge lead because he's going off the windup here. Fastball in the dirt for a 2-1 count. Wind's picking up a little bit. I think it's kind of blowing out to right field the way it feels anyway. Bruns comes set the lefty off the windup. Ball driven back to the screen here for fouled off.
Now we just need to protect the plate and put the ball in play.
Yep. Got a 2-2 count. You know, with Fullerton's athleticism, you just got to put the ball in play and run hard, and it's going to challenge those defensive players. Bruns to the plate on a 2-2 count. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 3. Big pitch there by Bruns to get him out of the inning.
That was a huge pitch, but after 4 innings, it's still 5-2 in favor of the Carthage Blue Boys.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Hey, do you know anyone looking for a new job in Mount Sterling? A Rustic Garden hires locally, and they could be looking for you to help out. Entry-level jobs make a great way to build your resume. So visit arusticgardens.com and apply on their jobs website, arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Welcome back to Brown County on the BC Hornet Sports Network here. We got Colin Dieterle here in his 5th inning of work here. And then leading off for the Carthage Blue Boys is number 18, Cash Jones. He's playing third base. He reached on an error by the third baseman, and he grounded out to the shortstop. So the lefty has been on the left side of the infield here so far for the Carthage Blue Boys. Carthage got a huge out there in the last bottom half of the 4th inning there to help secure their 5-2 lead here on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And Dieterle with the pitch home to Cash. Off the dirt. Nice work by Havens taking that off the chest with no runners on. You always like to see a young catcher working like that even with nobody on base.
Oh, yeah, I agree 100%. Work hard all the time.
Yep. It becomes a habit if you do those things. It becomes a habit. Dieterle off the windup. Pitch home. Ball hit on a bounce. 2 hops to Henry. Picks it up. Throws over to first base. High throw that pulls Linover off the bag. So that's going to be a E6. E6 on Henry. Linover did a good job coming off the base there to make sure that didn't get by him to have the run go in, or the runner go anywhere farther.
Yeah, Sterling played that misthrow really well. It could have been to the backstop on the fence over there, and the runner could be on second base.
That brings up Ethan Carlisle wearing number 2. Doing the catching for the Carthage Blue Boys. So far, Carlisle has grounded to the second baseman and walked. He scored a run back in the 3rd inning for the Blue Boys. The pitch by Dieterle is a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. We got Jones at first base. We got no outs. A 5-2 game in the top of the 5th on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We got a foul ball. Runs the count to 0-2 here on Ethan Carlisle. I tell you what, the sun has gone under, and it almost feels like air conditioned out here right now.
It's beautiful out right now.
It's a beautiful night here to finish up the second half of the doubleheader here with Carthage. 0-2 count on Carlisle. Dieterle comes set, checks on the runner, comes to the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice block by Havens to keep it in front. Good job of taking that off the chest, leaving Jones at first base. Dieterle gets a sign from Havens with a check on Jones. Brings to the plate. Fastball fouled off behind us here.
He got him to chase that high one, but he just did barely get a piece of it.
Yep, didn't elevate it quite enough. Good thought there. Good thought by the young tandem there. And Dieterle comes set, comes to the plate. Fastball outside corner called for strike 3.
Good placement there by Colin. Caught that outside corner. That was great pitching.
That was, and one thing I really liked that you saw young Mr. Havens jump up and pump his fist, and he's just excited for Dieterle, as I'm sure Colin was there. That's a good job by the catcher of showing confidence in this pitcher right there. Pickoff play at first base. Jones is back on a step and a dive. That was a kind of a step and a fall, it looked like.
Yeah.
but Mom will have to wash that jersey. And Dearly checks on him again with one out here in the top of the 5th inning. Dearly, fastball out to second base. Kind of no man's land once again. Wyatt Cassing with a nice play. It was one of those fly balls once again in that triangle out there. Boylan going back, and we had our 2 outfielders. Wyatt Cassing picked that up and fired it to second base. Great job by Maverick Henry being there.
Yep, that was awesome. He was covering second base. Wyatt had the heads up move to know what was going on, and he grabbed that ball, one-hopped it, and threw it right to second.
So that's your unique, what would that be? That'd be a 9-6 put out.
Yeah,
you don't see that one very often in the scorebook.
I think Eric was saying he got a sub here or something.
Okay, we got a sub. Number 1 is batting for Blue. Let me find my thing here. Number 1 for Carthage. I got their whole roster on here. Number 1 is Austin Carlisle. Austin Carlisle here. His first action of the game. We got a fastball that's outside. So Austin Carlisle. Probably relation to Ethan Carlisle. Just guessing anyway. We got Jones with his lead off first. Dieterle to the plate. Fastball fouled off by Carlisle. We got a 1-1 count. Still in the top of the 5th inning. 5-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Collins still got great velocity working this late in the game. He's bringing the fastball, and it looks good.
Yep. He's been around the plate all game long. I think he's only had a couple of walks, maybe 1 walk. Both pitchers did a phenomenal job throwing strikes in this second game. Dieterle to the plate, fastball on the outside, missing for 2 balls and 1 strike. Yep, Colin has only 1 walk, and Bruns from Carthage he has none. He hasn't walked anybody.
Got 1 and none.
Yep, so great job by these 2 young men throwing strikes. Ball in the outside corner. Hopefully he didn't jinx him. The old announcer's jinx.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Austin Carlisle at the plate. Fastball in on the hands.
I think he called a foul ball.
Is that catcher's interference? We're waiting on it. Made a weird sound, so I'm guessing catcher's interference. The way that he has his glove off, or the bat. I don't know. The Carthage coaches are getting the bat out of there quickly. It didn't sound right. I don't know.
Either way, you end up with the runner at first and second, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the call was. Yep. I don't know what happened there. My guess is it might be a catcher's interference. They made a weird sound.
Yeah, in between innings
yep.
Or something.
We'll get a call for you. But anyway, we got a first and second here. We got 2 outs, and that brings up the 9 here. Levi Kessinger, which has been the DH in this situation. And a fastball for a strike. So now set the table once again. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Fastball off of Haven's glove. That's going to be a pass ball. Now a runner's move up here. Hornets need to take that deep breath once again.
Don't want to give away any cheap runs here, that's for sure.
Yep. We're still in a 3-run game, folks. And we got 2 outs, so this is a big momentum at bat right here by Mr. Kessinger. Fastball. Strike 2, I believe. Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, here we go. This is a big pitch in the game right here.
I don't think he can catch his fastball. He just needs to throw him another heater.
I'm going to agree with that. I would stay on the outside corner. And the fastball, great call, great pitch, and that is a strike 3 looking. Great pitch by Colin.
After 5.5 innings, it is still 5-2 in favor of the Carthage Blue Boys. Be right back after words from our sponsors.
Are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE-certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
And welcome back to Brown County. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning of a 5-2 game. And just to confirm that call, umpire Eric Gray said, yes, it was catcher's interference on Carter Havens there. So that's what I thought. It was a really funky sounding hit there. And it's one of those things that will go down as an E2. But the Hornets survived on a great outside fastball by Colin Dearly to keep this game at 5-2 and the Cast Communications scoreboard. And the first pitch to Deacon Barrett is a fastball on the outside corner by number 11, Nick Bruns. Nick Bruns is still in the driver's seat right now. The Hornets need to strike through against him here. That is a ground ball hit past the third baseman's glove for a base hit. Exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what we needed to start this game off, right? This inning off right there. Get your leadoff man on base and stuff will happen.
Yep. We got Deacon Barrett now at first base with good wheels. That's going to bring up Jack Buss. Jack Buss is singled, and he had a sacrifice ground ball to score a run, 4-3. And Buss goes to the right side. That ball is going to fall for a base hit. That's a good job by Jack Buss. Hustling down the line. And that is now 4 pitches and 2 hits for the Hornets. We got Deacon Barrett now at second base. Jack Buss has got a nice single for himself. This will be a pinch runner, and that's Vince Little.
Yeah.
Vince Little comes in. He saw some action. He saw some action in the other game. He scored from second base. So we got Deacon Barrett. 11 has now re-entered for Wyatt Cassing. So Wyatt's day is done, and he's got the crazy 9-6 put out from out in right field that you don't get to see too often. And Oliver's back up the plate. He lined one out to left field last time, and Oliver swings and misses at the first one for strike one. Now, the one thing Vince has to be careful about here is that lefty still can pick because that first baseman's holding on. Normally they'll play in front, but he is holding him on. Fastball on the outside corner. We got a 1-1 count here on Mitchell Oliver. Deacon Barrett at second base. Vince Little at first base. Fastball on the outside corner. That is definitely a good spot for number 11. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Oliver at the plate. Oliver lined out to left field. Yep, and that's a good call by the umpire. He moved his shoulders towards home plate, so made that move. So that's going to help the Hornets now. Now we got the runners moved up 80 feet. Now a simple ground ball will score a run. They should take it out for a run here. 1-1 count. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Mitchell's just struggling a little bit in this game. That's, 2 strikeouts for Mitchell?
Yeah. And you wonder, it's one of those things that I know he didn't play the first game and he started the last 2. Mentally sometimes, it's hard to refocus in that situation. It's all part of the learning process.
Sure.
And that's a swing by Linover for strike 1. I always tell high school kids it's hard to DH because it's hard to come off the bench, and it's a different mindset. And that's a strike 2 for Sterling Linover. Sterling struck out and grounded out to third base. He had 2 hits in the previous game here. Sterling's manning the first base bag for the Hornets tonight. And we got a swing and a miss, so young Mr. Nick Bruns has really settled down after giving off 2 leadoff hits and came back with 2 strikeouts of his own.
I would agree, yeah. He's definitely found his groove here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and this brings up Colin Dieterle looking to help himself out here. Single should score 2 here. Vince will be off with the hit here on contact.
Colin's due for a good base hit.
Yeah, he had a nice hit there in his last at bat of the last game in the shortstop hole. Pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. And the pitch to the plate is fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1. I guess that adjustment that we talked about last game, we got to start shooting that ball to right field. Looks like he's staying on that outside corner really well.
Yes.
Ball in the dirt from Bruns. Runs the count to 2-1. But Colin Dieterle. Colin's the pitcher for the Hornets. Vince Little at second base. Deacon Barrett at third. And then the pitch to the plate. Fastball driven up. Shortstop's underneath it and puts it away for the third out of the inning for Carthage.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity there. 2 outs with runner at second and third. But after 5 complete innings here at Brown County, the score is the Carthage Blue Boys 5 and the Brown County Hornets 2. We'll be back with after a word from our local sponsors.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It can save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize.
Ground ball from Johnson and a ground ball right back to him for a 1-3 put out there. A 1 pitch, 1 out. We need one of those fast innings that helped us out last game here.
Yeah, top lineup here, Coach. We definitely need to go 1, 2, 3.
And now that brings in Wes Robertson. He is the third baseman. So far, he has hit the ball to shortstop 2 out of the 3 times. And the ball poked out to right field, and that ball is caught on the hop to Jack Sefton, right? Jack Sefton is now in the game. He is playing right field. He is in Mitchell Oliver's spot, so if that spot comes up, Sefton is going to be the hitter. Oliver's night is done because that's the second time he's been taking out the game. So that brings up the number 3 hitter, Max Kinman. Kinman singled, grounded to second, and grounded back to the pitcher. Dieterle's first pitch is outside for ball 1. Robertson takes his lead off first base, and the pickoff attempt, and it was a good move by Dieterle, good quick feet, slides back safe. And Dieterle gets his sign from Havens, gives a check over on the runner. Kinman's at the plate. Fastball a little high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Quick move by Dieterle once again. Robertson's back safely. Dieterle gets from the stretch. Pitch, fastball, ground ball to second base. Got to flip to second for 1. Over to first is safe. That was a good try there. That was a ground ball over to Matthew Boylan. Matthew Boylan flipped it over to Maverick Henry for 1 out, and it came across the diamond, but Kinman beat it out.
I think if that ball wasn't so choppy, and we may have had a lot better chance at turning that double play.
And you're probably looking at Carthage's probably best athlete running down the line,
True.
too. You know, so that was good hustle by Kinman, but that was a good job by the Hornets trying to turn 2 there. There was no hesitation in any one of those moves.
No, it's a good-looking turn.
Yep, it sure was. And that's what I like to see. You can see Maverick and Thomas out there laughing and smiling about it. That's kind of what baseball is about. And Dieterle from the pitch here. Fastball, ground ball into the hole, and that's going to be out of the reach of Maverick Henry. Boiling up with it. Gets it in quick to the shortstop. That's a good job by Thomas Boylan out there getting the ball back in the shortstop quickly to prevent that runner going to third base. That single was by Sparks.
Just need that one more out, Coach, right here.
Yep. That brings up Cash Jones. Cash Jones has been to the left side every time. Yep, we need that one more out, and let's go hit. Daylight's a-burning today. Dieterle fires to the plate. Strike on the inside corner. I think I might go inside on this kid. He's been to that left side every time. I think he's just slapping that ball on those outside fastballs. I think I might try going inside on him.
I'm not even sure if he'd swing an inside strike.
Maybe that's why that elbow guard's there. And a pickoff attempt, and we got him. We ran the inside wheel play. That is a good inside move by Dealey, and Maverick Henry on the cover for the pickoff move.
Great play by the boys here, but after 6.5 innings, it's still 5-2 in favor of the Carthage Blue Boys.
YMCA features a 3,000 square foot fitness center with walking, track, and a full line of equipment. From group exercise classes to our new toddler zone to youth sports, there truly is something for every member of the family. But more than that, our real mission is rooted in our community. Through the past few months, your Y has continuously searched for needs to fill. We have served you from afar through initiatives including emergency childcare, grocery delivery, and virtual homework help. When you join the Y, you join more than a gym. You join an organization committed to serving the community in which we all live, work, and play.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live so that we make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
All right, welcome back to Brown County, and we have a ball one here on Matthew Boylan.
Strike one, I think.
Strike one, my bad. Matthew Boylan pops it up and is fouled back here for an 0-2 count. And the Hornets should ride that momentum of that great pickoff move from Colin Dealey with Maverick Henry covering there. Hopefully they can get that momentum going here, Kent, and score some runs.
Yes, I agree. We got to get the runner on base here, and it's not getting any lighter out. So.
Yep, and we got a ground ball to the third baseman. He charges, fires across the diamond, short hops, and it short hops to first baseman. And Boylan takes a turn on the second base. He's got a chance at 3. And we got a play. It's going to be close. He takes off 3, and he slides in there hard.
Good base running by Matthew there to take off on the pass ball. And he got tagged high there, I think. So
Yep.
Shooken up.
Yep, that's good hustle. That's the spark that we're talking about. He hit the ball to the third baseman. He came up and threw it over the first baseman, and it short hopped him, and he turned on the wheels. And that's going to bring up Thomas Boylan. The new pitcher here for Carthage is Wes Robertson. We didn't get him in there, but he is now taking over for Bruns, and now we got a ball high. So right now we got the pressure on the new pitcher. He's probably feeling the strike zone a little bit, and a little bit more pressure on him is what we like to see from the Hornets fans.
Yeah, that's definitely looking good for us right now. Just keep it going.
And we got, right now you can tell he's got a little language on the mound here, body language. And we got our 9-hole hitter up here. This is Thomas Boylan to flip it over to our top of order with Maverick Henry, and we got Fullerton after him. Pitch by Robertson inside, 3-0. 3-0, so now we got a good automatic take here. Bruns has moved over to first base. Third baseman is now, we'll have to check his number. We got a fake bunt. No, he pulls it back, and that is a walk. So the bottom half of the lineup here, we reached on an error, and we got a walk. So we flip it over now to Maverick Henry. Maverick Henry's been pretty hot today. He's got a double. He's reached on an error, and he's singled.
Yeah, I think you're sitting pretty good. This is what we wanted to happen
Yep,
right here.
that's exactly. Yep, we
lineup.
use that momentum. We got a right-hander on the mound here. That's Robertson, a pickoff move over to first. Nothing doing. To close the book on Bruns. Bruns, what was this, 5 innings? He gave up 1, 2, 3, 4. I got him down for 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He got 5 hits. We got a pickoff move.
Yeah, I think I do have 5 hits.
Yep, 5 hits. And then we got, let's see, no walks. So he didn't walk anybody. He struck out 9. So a very solid starting performance from Carthage's pitcher so far.
I think this whole game, Matt takes second, or Thomas takes second. I think this whole game only have 1 walk.
Yes, we got 1 walk this whole game. So the pitcher's done a great job throwing strikes. All right, and as the sun's starting to go down here, we got Matthew Boylan at third, Thomas at second, Maverick Henry at the plate. One ball, ground ball to the shortstop, should score one. He's up with it, throws over to the first base, a high throw. He comes back down on the bag, but that's going to do a job and scored a run, so that's 5-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard in the bottom of the sixth.
He did exactly what we asked him about to run across the home plate.
Yep, that is correct, and that's a 6-3 with an RBI. That brings up Tice Fullerton. Tice so far is 0 for 2. A ground ball to second, but there is a hole, and that's going to be a base hit. And they got a fumble out in right field. He's going to come up firing. We got Thomas on the play at the plate, and he is safe with no tag. Okay. Thomas Boylan scores on Tice Fullerton's double. That's a great job. We talked about Tice maybe trying to do too much in the previous two at-bats, but he just stuck the bat out there and sent one out to right field. A good piece of hitting.
Yes, that was a great job by Tice. Good hitting there, and it helped that the second baseman was trying to maybe hold that runner on second too.
So that brings up Deacon Barrett, and we got a ball on the outside. So we got a 5-4 game, bottom of the sixth. Tice Fullerton at second base, Deacon Barrett up to bat. We got the heart of our order up right now. Fastball fouled right back up and is actually stuck in the fence right here. All right. I think we had that one. I think, Kent?
Yeah.
I'm making that play.
That definitely would have been right at us.
Yep, that is definitely right at us. So he's right on that ball. Deacon Barrett, you guarantee you're going to get 3 swings out of him. Guarantee that here. We got Tice Fullerton getting his lead off of second base. Nobody is holding him on right now, so he should get that big lead. Ooh, in on the hands there on Barrett. Fouls it off.
Yeah, if he's got nobody holding him on, the coaches need to recognize that, and I think Dusty may be telling him that right now, but we got to have third base.
Yeah, I mean, with his athleticism, you get off as far as they are, nobody is looking at him. It's getting late in the evening. These kids have played, this is going on their 13th inning of baseball. And get that big lead and take advantage of it. And right back to Barrett, goes to first base, fires. He was back on the base. So the ball was hit back to the pitcher. The pitcher looked at Tice at third base and then fired it back over to the first. First baseman did a good job finding the bag for the out.
Yeah, if he'd have been at third, we might have had a play there at home.
So right now we got Fullerton at third. Jack Buss at the plate. The pass ball would be huge right now. So let's see what we can do for him. Ball hit to the right side. Ball second baseman gobbled up, thrown over the second base, and sealed for the out. So that is the third out of the inning for Carthage.
So after 6 complete innings, I think we are going to play 7, right, Coach?
Yeah, the umpires got that look right now. We'll see what happens. We'll come back and talk to you.
Okay, still 5-4, close ball game here. Hopefully get another one in. Be right back after this.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students kindergarten through 8th grade are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation.
All right, we're back with you here on the Brown County Sports Network, bchornets.com. We're kind of in hurry-up mode as our daylight time is kind of fading here. Hopefully you still got a good picture here on your YouTube Live here. We are in the top of the 6th in a 5-4 ball game. Colin Dieterle is still on the mound. Jones slaps the ball once again to left field. Ball goes out to Thomas Boylan. He gets the ball back in. So that's a leadoff single there by Cash Jones of the Carthage Blue Boys to start off your top of your 6th inning.
Yeah, we need this inning to get over with as quick as possible here, Jared, so that we can get back to the plate.
Yep.
And score a couple runs and win the game.
2 runs, and that would be great. You get a pickoff move. By looking at Jones, I don't think he's going anywhere. No. He hasn't really got a big lead or shown that side he was going to steal. So as a coach, you might just tell Colin to throw throw strikes so we get rolling here like you talked about. Excuse me.
Foul ball.
We got no balls, 1 strike. The 2-hole hitter is Ethan Carlisle. I'm sure that zone's going to widen just a hair too. And there's a ball hit out and good catch over there by Sterling Linover. He went in foul territory and tracked that thing for an out.
That was good heads-up play by Sterling there for sure. He was going to his left. The ball was in foul territory. As soon as the ball come off the bat, he was making a move. So nice job, Sterling.
That's a good job by Sterling for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Nick Bruns, the winning pitcher so far for Carthage. And the ball is hit out to the right side. That's Boylan up it. Once again, the vacuum cleaner comes up with another one.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th.
Yep, we're down to 2 outs now. We got the bottom half, and this is number 1. This is Ashton Carlisle. He came in the game for Grady Blue. He's playing second base. His last at bat, he singled. So we got a runner at second base. That's Cash Jones. Then we got Austin Carlisle at the plate. Pitch by Dieterle. Fastball, strike 1. Dieterle from set. Jones lead off second. Pitch to the plate. Ground ball, beating the ground. Fullerton up with it. Comes quick. Nice play by Tice Fullerton, charging for the 3rd out of the inning.
That's what we needed right there. So, heck, we're down to our last 3 outs. The score is 5-4 in favor of the Blue Boys, and that's your Cass Communications scoreboard going in the bottom of the 7th.
To and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Cascom offers fiber optic services to your business needs with a local 24/7 support. Whether you are a small or large-sized business, Cascom has the correct level of broadband and services you need to help grow and be successful. There will be no time for downtime when you are trying to be reliable for your business. Upgrade business needs today and call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201.
All right, we're back here for the bottom of the 7th. We kind of got some twilight baseball right now going on. We got Maddox Wydell, his pinch hitting for Jack Sefton in the 4-hole right now. And Maddox Wydell is leading off for the Hornets, trying to get on base. And the ball is back here at us here and kind of low at our camera for ball 1.
Yeah, that ball looked like it came out of his hand real funny. I seen a lot of dust, too, fly when the ball came out. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did. It was weird. It was almost like he had his hand in the dirt and forgot to wipe it off.
Yeah.
So here's the pitch by number 1, Robertson, and ball in the dirt, ball 2. So right here, you got a full out take on this one.
Yes.
Being a leadoff hitter, I know it's probably not Maddox's normal situation for him, but you got to take here in this situation. We need base runners. And the pitch from Robertson, fastball, swing and a miss for strike 1.
That would have been a borderline pitch, too. That was a little elevated, so it could have been a ball.
Yep. That brings the count to 2-1 to Maddox Wydell. And the pitch by Robertson. And fouled off here back at us. Outside fastball fought off here. Maddox needs to stay back a little bit. He's kind of lunging on his swings.
Got to protect the plate now, though. Don't let nothing close get by you.
Yep, you got to make them get you out. Can't get yourself out. And the pitch by Robertson. Ball in the dirt, swung at. Catcher can't find it. Comes up and fires to first base. That putout's going to go a K in the book and a 2-3 on the putout.
Well, we need Sterling here to just put the ball in play, and hopefully they'll make a mistake or he'll get a base hit. So got to have base runners.
Yep, I tell you what, he's been the spark plug for the Hornets. So hopefully he's got one more spark.
Yep.
Hopefully we got one more spark for the Hornets to get us in here. And here we go. Sterling is at the plate here. Pitch by Robertson. Inside for ball one. So far, Sterling has struck out and grounded to third base, and he struck out again. He was 2 for 4 in our first game. Has played a good first base for the Hornets today. Fastball low 2-0, and here's that situation again. I think it's still an automatic take in this situation.
Yeah, I think you want to make him pitch your strike before you swing.
And there's Robertson off the windup, delivered to the plate, and it is low for 3-0. And here we go. My guess, if Linover reaches, Brody Phelps is going to come in and run. It's going to be my guess. And here's the pitch. Fastball right down central. Still way ahead in the count. 3-1 count for Linover. Linover wears number 12. The white batting helmet. Here's to the plate. Fastball high for ball 4, and there's our base runner.
That's what we needed.
So the go-ahead, or the tying run is now at first base in Linover. Let's see what happens. Who is this?
Eli Staten.
Eli Staten is coming in. So Eli Staten wears number 44.
Yep.
Wears number 44 for Linover.
That's a big position Eli's in right now. Don't get picked off, but have good base running.
Yep.
Be aggressive.
Yep. You are the tying run. You have to be smart in this situation. And the pitch home for Rosen. Strike call on a nice outside corner fastball by number 21.
Colin's been getting a lot of those outside strike calls tonight.
Yep, and I think it's probably just one of those small adjustments that the young guys have to make. There's a fastball that's driven into the hole, and it is a tough play by the shortstop. Then there's not going to be a throw. So that's going to go down as an infield single from Colin Dearly, which brings up Matthew Boylan. Matthew is 2 for 3. He's reached all 3 times. He's singled, and reached on an error. So we got Staten at second base for the Hornets with the tying run. The winning run is now Dieterle at first base. And Boylan drives the ball out to right center field. Staten is rounding third. The throw is coming to the plate. There's going to be a plate. The throw is just up the line. He stops and he keeps going, and there's a tag on the play. So now we have 2 outs. That is 2 outs in a 1-run ball game. That brings up, who we got here? Thomas Boylan. So to set the scene for you, we got Dieterle at third. That is a great hit by Matthew Boylan, finding the gap. As Staten was running down the line, he stopped for some reason and got tagged out. And then there's his hit out into the no man's land, and that's a diving play. It gets off the throw, and the runner's coming to the plate. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he is safe, and the Hornets win 6-5. Talk about an exciting game.
What a comeback
for the Hornets.
Look at that.
Yes, you have to feel good for the Hornets in that situation. Those Boylan boys go through, I'd say B&B for some reason out there coming through, the Boylan boys. That's a great job. And they're all excited back here. I think Grandpa's buying supper after that one. Boy, that was an exciting one. Well, we have the wrap-up for you when you come back. Congratulations to the Hornets, and we'll come back with the KC Inc. and Casting Lumber Company pregame or postgame in just a second.
West Main, the intersections of Routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
Enjoy your journey by dreaming big. It's Sarah Hoots here with All About Dance and More LLC in Mount Sterling, Illinois. The AADM mission is to instill a lifelong appreciation for the art of dance within a safe studio environment. We will provide professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. New season online registration is now open. Visit us on Facebook, All About Dance and More LLC.
All right, and
Burnett's
welcome.
Plumbing Company. It's good to know someone you trust when your home.
Let's try this. All right, after 4 hours here, sitting here, a couple mistakes there at the end. Welcome back to the BC Hornets Sports broadcast here on YouTube and the MixLR app. We're back with you in the Casting Lumber Company post-game wrap-up, and the Hornets got a 6-5 win, right?
Yeah, great comeback here by the Hornets. Showed adversity tonight and both games, and they played very well. And the sun was going down, everybody's playing fast, and they done a great job of keeping their composure and putting the ball in play.
I think a big stat is our pitchers did a good job. I think walks in that game. There's only one walk by our pitcher.
Yeah.
Colin Dieterle, congratulations, gets his first win of his junior high career on a good tough battle there. It wasn't easy for him. I thought the Hornets made enough plays on defense, and the bats came through at the end.
Yes, the bats really come through. The kids, the second half of the lineup shined more than usual,
Yep.
let's say. And then you brought the top of the part of the lineup up, and they did their job as well. So, yeah, the boys showed some good comeback spirit there.
And we're going to go ahead and give you the KCL Inc. Player of the Game. The Casting Lumber Company is hometown lumber hardware store helping to build the community for 45 years. The Casting Lumber Company, Route 99, South Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. Who's your KC Inc. Players of the Game?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jared. It's even though it's my kid and my nephew, they both did a great job out here tonight, and they come through. So that's who the Player of the Game. We're going to do co-Player of the Game tonight. Give it to Matthew Boylan and Thomas Boylan for hitting the ball very well and have some timely hits and done a great job out there.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Matthew and Thomas did a great job, not only on offense but on defense too. No mistakes in the field. The bottom half of the order, 9-10. When you go, what do I got him? I got him 5 for 8 on the bottom half of the order and scoring runs. Matthew came through with a big double there. Should have probably scored 2 runs there, and then Thomas came through with a game-winning hit to score everybody. So that was a great job by the Boylan family out there. You should make Grandpa buy supper, I believe. What do you think about that? Yeah, and they agree. They say, oh, yeah. So we're going to sign off today. Thanks for being with us.
Again, tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock, we'll have an A game here. We're playing Pleasant Hill. So.
Yep, we got a Pleasant Hill game here tomorrow. We should have the YouTube link up. Hopefully the MixLR. We heard the MixLR is not working too good today, but hopefully we'll get that fixed. That's Nick Henniker's fault if you want to blame somebody. But we're Jared Hoots and Kent Boylan here signing off. You guys have a great night, and hopefully you enjoyed listening to us on the BC Hornets broadcast.
Good evening.